And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game.
Yeah, that was funny. Playoffs.
We are live. What is up, everyone? How's everyone doing out there? Sunday evening, late night sports talk with me, Mr. Larry Memorabilia, and the C Sports Show. What is up, C? How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? How you guys doing? Just here to do a little bit of a hangout, talking about the damn playoffs, man. What all these crazy ass games, man? I can't believe it.
C Sports Show. Where do you start off, man, with what happened today in the sports world, in the National Basketball Association? Man, Jason Tatum had that killer shot to win the basketball game, right? Or the freaking Trae Young choking completely. Horrible performance. Man, so many ways to look at these basketball games, man. But what are your thoughts on what happened today?
Yeah, man. Obviously, Boston, Brooklyn took the game of the weekend, and yeah, that Atlanta game, that shit was horrendous. I don't know what the hell happened to Trae Young and that team. Only 8 points, and I think only free throw line. So he basically only had 2. Just flat out embarrassing. And then
Man.
I even enjoyed the Pelicans game. I thought they were trying to come back in the second half. And then pretty interesting. Chicago played a lot better than I thought. I think Vuja said that Levine, I think they combined for 20 points. So that was their problem.
To going real quickly to Trae Young, CE Sports Show. He started off the basketball game one shot out of 12.
Yeah, I know, he was terrible. I didn't want to watch that game. Watch. But yeah. I mean, I was better. I don't know if they were tired from having to play like on Wednesdays and Friday, where obviously Miami off. That's the thing with those. I mean, you already have a talent to be one, and now you're adding that a week to rest, where the other team gets a few nights ago, 48 hours ago. So yeah, these ones, the 1 and the 8, might end up being still for now on, because of the talent advantage. The 1 and the 8. He was literally ice trade tonight. Colder than fucking North Pole. Shouldn't do shit tonight.
No, man. I mean, it is the first game of the fucking playoffs, right? But these games delivered in terms of like fucking entertainment quality, man. That fucking Celtics game, bro. The two teams went on like 20-point runs, right?
Yeah. The thing is that Kyrie, man, just like he did in Cleveland on Tuesday, same thing tonight. He pretty much gave them the game because Durant was cold. Curry, I think Curry's hurt or something. He's playing really bad right now. So yeah, they got Kyrie 39 kept up the game. But at the end there, they said they double team him for Kevin Durant. So that was good. That was a ball move at the end there to get that layup by taking up down. Then Marcus Smart, and then they did a good job of finding the wide open play, shot situation. Somebody said on Twitter In the past, Smart would have shot. But now he's learning to see basketball and make the smart play. Yeah, but what do you think?
From my impression from the very first fucking 2 games of basketball, the teams that supposed to have won all did except the fucking pendejo
Yeah,
Memphis Grizzlies, man.
yeah. They don't. They, they didn't have an answer for Carl Towns. They couldn't do anything with him. And then Anthony Edwards still playing out of this world, 36 points. I don't know. They're gonna have to get Steven Adams and Jaren Jackson to probably get a little bit more. But I don't know if Adams defender than he used to be. That might be a problem. His best days might be behind. So yeah, and then he's gonna probably get better too. So. Yeah, 30 and Clippers came on. He's going on. Yeah, and I thought the Mavericks set him up without Luka. Toronto, they don't have it. Barnes is hurt. And same thing with Denver. Denver, I'm gonna get a pass. Stuff like Toronto's injuries and they're young, and Denver just too. So I'm gonna give Toronto and Denver passes. Especially Denver because they're missing like 2 of their top 3 players, and Jamal Murray and Michael Porter.
Okay. Well, the fucking game that we fucking mentioned that was going to be like the best one was going to be, well, the best series, right, was Boston and the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Tatum scored 31 points. He hit that buzzer beater. And then, what do you think about Durant in the last moments with Kyrie trying to like rescue that basketball game, dude? Do you think that's a game that the Nets should have won at the end?
Yeah, I think like I said, Kyrie kind of kept them in it. I thought everybody else played really bad, including Durant. I think he only had like 23 points. He was struggling. Same thing, and I don't know what's going on with Durant. I don't know if he's like getting tired, but same thing happened on Tuesday versus Cleveland. He's not like I don't know what's going. He's not as efficient as he usually is, Durant.
Okay, so this basketball game, it was tied at halftime, and then Boston got out to that really crazy second half run. I think 23-8, right? Something like that. At one point, something crazy, and then here comes the fucking Brooklyn Nets, bro, coming all the way back. This is the problem with both of these basketball teams, I guess. The same way with the Nets, they get those big fucking leads, and this game, honestly, watching the end of it, any team could have won CE Sports Show, and I was like, all right, like it had to be that way. Like it just it sucks for like, Brooklyn.
It's like a lot of 2-on-2, right? Like Tatum and Brown, and then Irving and Durant. It's almost like they're playing 2-on-2 instead of 5-on-5.
Right, and the fouls also. I mean, there was a lot of fouls and a lot of adjustments, like to end the basketball game. Remember Daniel Thias kind of
Yeah, I mean, Boston had like 4 guys with at least 4 fouls.
It's a very tough way for the referees to call this type of series, especially as it goes on. How do you ref the? I think you have to build like this kind of like a basketball game if you're a referee.
Yeah, well, you can't call it tick-tack stuff. You got to let it go. It's the playoffs. You got to let them just play.
Exactly. Like as a referee, you have to be smart and like You want to have the stars playing with like 4 minutes left in the basketball game.
Exactly. You want anybody to have to foul out.
So very tough loss for the fucking Celtics. I mean, for the fucking Nets, dude. It really, if they would have had that win, man, it's a whole different series now. 6 games left. Very tough.
Durant's got to play better on Cleveland, and then tonight versus he played bad, man. Not 24 shots, and we made 9 of them.
Yep.
He was a minus 13. I don't know what's going on with Durant. He's got to play better.
Oh, man. And a team that fucking really lit it up, man. The whole fucking bench lit it up. I guess they kind of struggled in the first quarter, but they really picked it up in that second, man. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this basketball game, dude?
Yeah, scoring Dragic, man, took back the clock. Fucking 14 points. And then Claxton had a 13. That kind of kept them in it, too, as long, obviously, with Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. So, Miami Heat, C Sports Show, Atlanta Hawks. What'd you think about this basketball game?
Yeah, this game was trash, man. Trae Young, Jesus Christ, man.
Atlanta shot really bad from the start, right? And then Miami sort of shot shitty, but then they shot better as the game went along, and it was never close after that. Big size differential. That's what like the commentator said in this basketball game, bro. That's what everyone saw on the screen, bro. The matchup. It's gonna be tough for Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta was just terrible, man. All of their starters, Kevin Huerter, 8 points. Fucking Trae Young, 8 points. DeAndre Hunter, 4. He played good, 14. 5 for 12, Gallinari, 17.
Bro, one thing that I see that Spoelstra doesn't, that he did to Trae Young, is that he traps him about the half-court line, and Trae Young doesn't want to give it up, man. He wants to dribble the ball, try to do the same shit as always, and puts up these crazy-ass shots, and it's just money for the fucking Heat.
Yep. Or they turn the ball over. Yeah,
It's
man.
going to be, what, C Sports Show, a 4-game series?
This might go 4 or 5. They're going to have to get really hot from the 3-point line and win a game, maybe. Like Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter. They're going to have to go off. Bogdanovic, even he sucked tonight. Bogdanovic is like a sniper. And he missed all of his 8 shots tonight. He all of his 6 points he's from the free throw line. Same thing with Trae Young. 6 of the 8 came from the free throw line.
Okay. Hustle, dude. Some of these teams, that's why they... I mean, okay, this fucking Suns game against the Pelicans. This game was kind of like quiet at first, and I think the Suns had to really keep balling out all the way into the fourth quarter to the end, because the Pelicans played all the way through. Fucking Chris Paul, right? He had a really good fourth quarter. He dropped a lot of points in that fourth. I think that's the Suns. The Suns scored their most points in the fourth quarter for sure. I don't know what but it has to be. Has to be.
Yeah.
The Pelicans played tough, bro. After halftime, they made a lot of baskets.
Yeah, they got going because it was 20 points, and then they made a run that third quarter. I think they cut it to like 7 points at one point. Valanciunas missed a lot of like easy shots, a lot of putbacks. But it was a nice try. I mean, I think also they could have been a little bit tired from having to play on Friday. And the fucking Suns didn't play in a week. They were more fresh.
So after watching these all these teams play their first game, some of these teams dominate. The fucking Suns had to have that really strong fourth quarter because they kind of let the team back in the ball game. Do they look like a championship ball team, C Sports Show? Of all these teams, who impressed you the most? Is it still the Suns?
Yeah, I think it's still too early. I thought Milwaukee kind of looked... They didn't look as sharp as I thought. But I mean, I think the most impressive one was Miami, right? The one what they did to like Atlanta, like they shut them down. Like even like Trey Young, Bredmanovich, like they couldn't do anything. I think that was the most impressive team in these playoffs so far. Miami, Milwaukee needs to work. Suns gonna play that in the second half. But yeah, Miami's probably where it's at, man. They're probably the most impressive team so far.
Oh, man, dude, it could be combination of what you mentioned that it could be overvalued with the Hawks playing tired after those basketball games.
Yeah.
So it could be false reality, but you can only do what's in front of you, right? Just the same way as the other team could have put them out, but they didn't.
Yeah, like I said, I think and these as long as they continue to do the play-in, I feel like the game one of the 8 versus the 1 might be a shit show because of how like fresh the 1 is going to be compared to the 8.
All right, all right. What did you think about that Milwaukee Bucks team?
Yeah, no, man, pretty. I was pretty surprised with the Bulls, man. The way they stayed in it, they competed, man. They just missed too many 3-pointers. I thought. I think, like I said, Levine and
It was a
Vucevic
very,
went up
very, very
combined
ugly win. Very
4
ugly
for
win.
20 from the 3-point line.
Bro, Drew Holiday had to go on like that miraculous run at the very end, 3-point
Yeah.
bombs and shit, right?
Middleton struggled 4 for 13, just 11 points.
That's when the Bulls, they could have also made, if they could have stole this game because in that fourth quarter, the fucking Bucks played like shit, but they played worse, man. Holy shit!
It's because
yeah.
they missed too many threes, man. They gotta they
God.
went
Terrible. They played so good in the game, right? They came back.
And I think like DeRozan might be tired. He's not playing as good as he was playing like back in February, January. And I don't know how healthy Levine is. He's got that leg injury. I don't know. It might go 6 maybe. Let's see how Chicago maybe Milwaukee turns it on but if not it might go 6. Chicago might win. Maybe Chicago wins at home and then they have to come back and
Oh, man, not too impressed with this Milwaukee Bucks team. The Chicago Bulls Sports Show is a team that they beat a lot, man. There's in the last 18 ball games, they've won 17 of them against the Bulls. So they fuck them up.
They know what they're doing, man. They're division rivals. They played each other 4 times a year. So that's the thing that even though Milwaukee's a better team, Chicago really knows like the back of their hand.
Those two teams that you saw,
Budenholzer makes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Of those two basketball teams that you saw, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, you would still go with Milwaukee to beat Philly in a 7-game series?
Oh, but now Tobias Harris, he was looking like kind of lost. So now I think he had 26 last night. Tobias Harris, if they're gonna play like that, they're gonna be tough. They got pretty much 4 All-Stars with Tobias Harris, Maxey, Embiid, and Harden. If they play, and it's Toronto though, they're very young, so you don't know, boy. That was a pretty impressive. I think that's the best I've seen Tobias Harris ever since James Harden arrived back in February.
I agree, dude. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, they're gonna be a problem if they're all gonna be averaging like 20 points, all 4 of them. You still got Danny Green, who didn't have a good game.
No.
And
I put James Harden's picture up there, Sports Show, because he had a fucking trash game. He scored like 20 points, but it was like garbage points to fucking this guy saved the day for him.
There was Maxey, yeah. Maxey was the 38, yeah. He took 21 shots, made 14 of them. Yeah, Maxey was their best player. And then Tobias Harris was probably their second best player. Joel Embiid, yeah, I mean, he wasn't that good. It was mostly Maxey and Tobias Harris. But yeah, man, 22 points by Harden, but 6 were on the free throw line. That guy's always going to get extra on the free throw line.
What about what right here, Steve Sports, that's on the screen? What do you say about that?
Let me see. Oh, shit. In a game which Nets lost by 1, shot 37 from the field, damn. When we hold prime KD to prime LeBron standards, yeah, that's what I mean. I really like the Rams, but he's like Aaron Rodgers of the NBA, right? He's so talented. He always chokes in big games.
Bro, he always chokes.
Unless he had fucking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson by his side, he seems to have problems.
Man, like, so true. You're right.
Like this guy, he should be like a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant type player. The fact that he only has 2 rings,
and he had to go pretty embarrassing, right?
Dude, this guy, he's literally Michael Jordan at 7 feet tall. Like honestly, maybe not as athletic, but other than that, he's like a Michael Jordan. Like he's got everything. LeBron doesn't have the ability to shoot like this guy.
I think last postseason, the fact that he didn't win it, and that really fucked him up.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Now he's at a real disadvantage against Boston with that heartbreaking fucking loss.
There was a report that Jamal Murray and Porter aren't ruling out return. Imagine Denver wins game 2 and then they come back game. Nah, I don't know, man. Because now Jordan Poole, he looks like he's not afraid of the bright lights either. So now if you get Curry, Thompson going along with Jordan Poole, that's a handful. That's a juggernaut, man. Where these guys don't have any rhythm, Jamal Murray and Michael Porter, they haven't played all year, especially Jamal Murray. Warriors are going to win that series, man.
Bro, it was Jordan Poole's debut, and holy shit, I thought it was Steph Curry out there, man. It's fucking Steph Curry, Lights the eSports show. They run the same exact plays for him. Oh, fuck. It's bro, he's going to be a problem.
If Klay Thompson do the same, that Jordan Poole guy, like he's the one that's going to come for the rest of Steph's career. Klay Thompson can play. That guy's they're like the fucking of basketball, where they're at drafting and developing. It's amazing. Them in Miami are fantastic.
In the playoffs, it's like the most important position now in the NBA, that shooting guard. I mean, how many times have guards won championships in the last years?
Yeah. That's you kind of think about Flamengo too. Even they've done a good job of squeezing all the juice out of the can of Wiggins. Yeah, this team. We got to see what Klay thing, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at least make it to the Western Final. In a few more years, Minga, Chris, Jordan Poole, another year with Klay getting more into a race. Yeah, they're like tennis. They're probably contending. Like they're probably going to make it to the Western Finals. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be different. Denver, they're the top three players, Porter and Will game two start tomorrow, but I really don't know for the Mavericks. Besides, what about Luka? I don't know when he's coming back against the Jazz. It's probably yeah, can be tricky. I think so. 2019, had that back and he was killed. So yeah, you say today it might be a little bit more positive. So keep the gas on their toe, thinking he might come back. I don't know. And it's not like they're gonna win that I'm down. It's not worth the risk. But that's the next step for they gotta make it to town, but I mean they have excuses. Luke got hurt the first year with Jason, so they might just say we'll come back next. I'm excited to season with Doncic and Spencer Dinwiddie. That's gonna be fun next year. Now I'm gonna get a big. I don't know who they could get like a power forward.
Yeah. Oh man, I think the microphone is cutting out. See, Sporcho.
Is it?
I think it is, bro. Hold on. Yo, what's up, man?
And he put me back.
No, it's better now, for sure.
You took me back in?
Yeah, it fixed it for some reason. Pretty good.
All right. Yeah. I kind of like came out and then it started being back in. I don't know what happened.
All right, man. I want to ask you about these basketball games that happened already, but what about tomorrow's basketball games?
So what's the schedule for tomorrow? I haven't even. Let me see here. I have it right here. So tomorrow, Monday. So we got Toronto, Philadelphia, Denver, Golden State, and Dallas, Utah. Well, Philadelphia's going to win again probably. And I think Golden State's going to win again too. The Dallas one is the one. Even if Luka doesn't play, man, they could still win. They did a good job. Jalen Bronson and what's his name? Danny Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock. They did a nice job of keeping them in it. Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie's going to have to go off for maybe 30, though. He's going to have to be like the star.
The thing about that series is Utah is really, really good at home. I think they have 8 wins in the last 10 ball games at home, but on the road they're trash. So they already won the first game, and you're right. Like they could lose that game and just win every home game from now on.
Yeah. I mean, I give Dallas a chance even without Luka, but if Luka doesn't play, it's a good chance they might get a 2-0 lead. I think tomorrow's the day, though, because if he doesn't play tomorrow, back to Utah 2-0, that might just say fuck it. So tomorrow has to be like a if Luka doesn't play, they win. So it motivates the match to try to bring Luka back. Because if they put Utah down 2-0, it might be over. Seriously, the Mavericks literally need to step up, play without Luka. They need to figure. Yeah, I like the way they play. I think they need a little bit more from Brady. Maybe like a 34. They need Reggie Bullock to make maybe go 5 or 7 from the 3-point line. Then maybe a 15-20 from Danny Finney-Smith, and maybe another 15-20 from Jalen Bronson. But I'm like scared. I want to start backing up too many. Well, yeah, Spencer Day was the guy that really carries that. We'll
That
see.
is a really tough card tomorrow because you're right. A lot of big faves on the board.
I'm pretty confident. Golden State winning.
Pretty confident in Golden State.
Injuries on Saturday.
Pretty confident in Golden State. I agree. Yeah, man. Confident in Utah on the road. Definitely not confident at all.
That's the thing I'm not sure about the Utah. But the other two, I'm more confident.
Bro, Utah Jazz, man. They hate each other in that basketball team. They hate the coach. He's fucking wants to leave.
Yeah. So who's the one setter for the Lakers? It's Quinn Snyder and was it Doc Rivers?
Man, why does Quinn Snyder want to leave the Jazz?
I don't know. I think the Lakers gotta fucking get younger. They're not gonna keep getting younger. I actually think it's more realistic. I don't know when the free agent, but Donovan Mitchell might want to leave. I heard. I don't know he would go though. Hello? We lose connection? Larry? Hello? All right, we lost connection.
All right, man. My bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fine.
You know what I was thinking about? Also, the playoffs. We're talking about all this playoff shit in college basketball. So in the NBA, it's only four series, right? You win four times, and you're the champion. College basketball, you win six times. So it's really short. It's just the fact that the fucking series is what throws you off. Because remember last year with like the fucking Phoenix Suns, they win the first two games, and then they never win another basketball game ever again.
Yeah. I think it made it more fun with the one and done, like in college or the NFL. Like, imagine Memphis would already been out. That would have been like a huge surprise. Yeah, I kind of find it more entertaining the one and dones and the whole 7-game series. It's too hard to upset somebody, and you have to be done 4 times in 7 tries. It's too hard, unless there's like an injury. Or somebody just chokes, but like it's kind of, you don't see a lot of upsets in the NBA playoffs. Like you see them like in games, but not like the whole series. Memphis most likely going to be able to come back and win that thing. And I mean, we'll see. Milwaukee too, they might make enough adjustments. You're still winning in 4 or 5. Is there anybody in the chat? Let me see. There was a report that Jamal Murray and reporter are rolling out a return. Oh yeah, we read that one already. I heard the rumor said. Yeah, we read that one too. But But yeah, man, we'll see how this shit goes.
So before these fucking games, your pick, right, to win the championship. I'm not saying that you would change it, right? But if you had like the ability to like, kind of like maybe say like,
Well, right now, I guess Miami's looking better than Milwaukee to come out of the East. And I mean, the Warriors are probably looking. I had Memphis beating the Warriors in the second round. Right now, I would say Warriors. They look better so far. I wanted to see how Jordan Poole looked, but he didn't seem to really have a problem playing in the bright lights of the playoffs. So yeah, I would say I would switch Golden State. I have them winning versus Memphis in the second round, and yeah, if I think I have Milwaukee and Miami in the Eastern Finals. Just for what I saw this weekend, I guess Miami looks better now. But we got to see. I know they're both kind of like they're not good, but I guess Chicago's a better team than Atlanta, so you have to take that into the factor.
all right, say for I mean, I agree with all the points you're making, to Sports Show. Say for example, if you get the Miami Heat versus the Philly Sixers, how many games is that series going?
Oh, that might go to 7, man. That might be a tough one. But I kind of trust Miami more. But we gotta see, man. Because I was very impressed with like the way Maxey and Tobias Harris played. They look pretty damn good.
That's the thing, bro. Who's gonna cover Maxey on the Miami Heat, right?
Yeah, fucking Kyle Lowry's like 33 years old. He's too old for that. And then you got Joel Embiid. Adebayo, that's going to be fun. Yeah, Tobias Harris, he'll take some pressure off Harden. So that'll be the key right there, I guess. Imagine Harden becomes the fourth option. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, he kind of was looking like the third or fourth option on Saturday. It was on Maxey, then occasionally throw it down to Embiid. But I think, yeah, they were for sure preferring Tobias Harris than James Harden. Tobias Harris had 26 points, man. He killed it.
Yeah. That team matches up very well against each other. That's a very difficult series to call.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. They're probably gonna end up playing, and it's gonna be a tough one to call in the second round. But yeah, man, the one that Brooklyn, and they gotta wake up. He played so bad in the play in game 1. He's got to play better in game 2 and going forward. And same thing with Brown. It's Seth Curry. I don't know if he's got that angle thing. It might be working out. Doesn't look that good either. And then fucking Dragic played really good today, but I don't think somebody's going to keep it up. That's going to be interesting, man.
And obviously the other part that is also the fucking COVID shit.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't get any COVID. Hopefully we don't. I know we got Paul George in the play-in, but football didn't get any case in the playoffs. So hopefully we're COVID-free in the playoffs. I know last year I think Chris Paul got it. But I mean, hopefully this year we don't get any. Like in the NFL, we didn't get any.
All right, man, bro. I wanted to ask you also real quickly about all this shit about baseball. What are your thoughts on it so far?
Yeah, man. I mean, The Yankees kind of look the same, right? Where they just waiting to hit a home run.
I think that's insane how it's the exact same shit, right? A whole year and then they just nothing, like the same exact team they're supposed to be. It's like that's who they're supposed to fucking be, the same exact team.
It's crazy, man. That's been the same team for the longest time. Ah, man, I don't know about that team. They lost 2 out of 3 to the fucking Orioles.
It's like a slap in the face to the fans.
Yeah, man, that team is. They're just literally waiting to hit home runs. I don't know where the fuck they're gonna go, man. They might miss the playoffs this year. The Mets are kind of looking good, but let's see. It's still early. San Francisco so far looking good. So maybe that wasn't a fluke last year. I don't know.
From what I've seen in baseball, is the bullpens on some of these teams are really bad. But it's been, I don't know. It's baseball. It's back, dude. It's really difficult to like measure these teams right now. I think just watch it more for like entertainment, I guess, right now. Instead of like saying, oh, this team might be, you know what I mean, winning the whole thing in October.
Like you see a lot of
it's just entertainment right now.
Pitchers, like by the 5th inning, they're done already. They're not in shape. The fucking pitchers. Like a lot of pitchers by the 5th inning, they get taken out of games. You saw what happened with fucking Kershaw. They took him out of the fucking perfect game.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, check out those standings right there, Steve Sports Show. Like, look at all those teams, man. They all have like the same shit.
Yeah.
You win,
and I think
win.
Baltimore has 3 wins, and I think 2 of them are against the Yankees. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's pretty even right now. I mean, yeah, Texas is terrible, 2-7. Which I'm surprised, though, right? So the additions they made with Corey Seager and Trevor Siemian. Marcus Siemian, I beg your pardon. But yeah, I'm surprised they've only won 2 fucking games. If the Athletics finish with a better record than the Rangers, that's going to be embarrassing.
The injuries to some of these baseball teams, the bullpen has been fucking interesting. Some of these players have produced. I mean, like I just talked about, man. For me, I just looked at it like that, like big entertainment, and a lot. Maybe that's some of these teams are playing that way.
Yeah, it's too early, man. We're only about 9-10 games in. It's way too early. We're literally only about 2-3 weeks in. We got a long season. Mike Trout got a scare today. He got hit in the hand, but I think he's going to be okay. So that's a good sign. Brian Buxton, that guy's so injury prone. But I think he's going to be okay. He has like a leg injury. He should be fine. Yeah, Jacob DeGrom, hopefully he can come back and pitch for the Mets. But yeah, I think you're going to get a lot of injuries, especially from the pitchers. Because you go from having somewhere from a 30 to 40-day training camp to this year because of the lockout, just having a 20-day training camp. So I don't think a lot of these pitchers are in shape. They're probably not going to get in shape until like probably around May, June.
Right, the perfect game shit.
Yeah, that was his first week of September. So like over 7 months ago. So they didn't definitely want to stretch him out.
Damn, the fucking Mets lost their top 2 fucking pitchers, and it don't even matter. All on the road too. Look at that.
Yeah, it seemed like
All pitching.
they're gonna take over that town finally, man. With the way the Yankees are doing. Wait until they get Jacob DeGrom back.
25 fucking runs. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that team's gonna. Wait until they get Scherzer, fucking DeGrom. That thing about Scherzer, he always has like a co-ace. In Detroit, he had Verlander, and with the Washington, he had Steven Strasburg. Last year, he had Kershaw with the Dodgers. And now he does a good job of always not always going somewhere else where he doesn't have to be the Batman. He can be he can be Batman. He has a post up with him. It's like if Batman and fucking Spider-Man collide. Come on. That's why the Yankees bench trade Josh Danielson. And seriously, Josh Danielson bench strikeout every single time. We probably be not in playoffs. I literally hate. Yeah. You guys have two power hitters that are either home runs. You guys got to get more like Dylan Mays and shit like that. Right hitter. I watched that one with Boston, and in the ninth inning, he struck out the side. It was Dudley Judge, Stanton, and Gallo. That was embarrassing. Okay. Not one man, not single one that was not even like a fucking ground ball. They all literally struck out. Then I'm sure when I heard Baltimore, and Baltimore has to win. Two of them are against the Yankees. I think Baltimore thinks team 1-6, and 6 crowd. But yeah, you guys gotta. Yankees are gonna do it. Now they gotta figure out they're gonna pay Josh. I'll sign the rest with the money as what that was. I'll sign like drafting the developing the line. I don't know. The Yankees. I don't know. Hopefully they don't go in a fucking Cowboys type route. Winning. It's not looking good for them.
So right there on the screen, see Sports Show are like the best fucking bullpens so far in baseball.
See, that's crazy. The Yankees actually have good pitching, but they can't score. They strike out too much.
They strike out too much, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And Garrett Cole, I don't know. He hasn't been as dominant as they hope.
Those are the worst fucking bullpens in baseball. The Rangers, the fucking Minnesota fucking Twins, the Angels, all the obvious teams, right?
Yeah.
Atlanta was fucking down there for a little bit, but then they had that series against the Padres. The Padres messed them up for like 11 runs, but I think the last 2 games, just like a couple runs, 2. I want to say like 2 runs each game, I think.
Yeah, I watched the game on Thursday. The day there was no basketball. And yeah, fucking San Diego beat the hell out of them 12-1. I was pretty damn shocked. I'm like, damn, San Diego looking good. But yeah, man, it's just. Today they won what 2-1. San Diego won 2-1.
I think so. They split
Yeah.
the series with Atlanta.
Yeah, you Darvish, Dazzles with 8 strikeouts and 2-1 win versus the Braves. Yeah, they're
Damn. See, Sports Show. What do you think about like, Cleveland having like one of the best offenses in baseball? Didn't they have like some rookie that was like never like swung and missed or some shit like that?
Yeah, I think they scored like 27 runs in like 2 nights or some shit like that. Cleveland for sure looking good. So even
Bro,
though
they're
they
tied
lost
in baseball
8-1,
with hits. That's crazy. The Cubs, that Nico Horner dude, that guy's paying dividends for them or what?
yeah, they're looking good. They didn't look so good this weekend though. They got swept by the Giants. But prior to that, they were looking pretty damn good. They scored 17 runs,
Yeah.
and then they scored the next 2 days. They scored 10 apiece. So 27 runs in 3 games. But it was against Cincinnati. Then they played San Francisco, and they were back to reality. So they scored 27 runs in 3 games for Cincinnati, and then they only scored 4 in 3 games for San Francisco. Jesus Christ! From 27 to 4. Wow. That's embarrassing.
That is fucking trash, man.
That goes.
Bro,
You went from a jobber to a fucking a contender, I guess, in San Francisco.
Bro, talking about trash, check out these offenses, man. Holy shit. These are the worst offenses in baseball.
Yeah, Arizona. Yeah, they're terrible.
Houston, that's a surprise for me. And the White Sox, with all their injuries, or what's up, see?
Yeah, they are missing. They're missing. Well, I mean, Moncada and who else are they missing? That's it, right? Offense. Just Moncada, I think. But they're winning. I think they're lining. They're 6-3.
Bro, that Larry Garcia Sports Show, didn't he start off like 0 and like 10, like 0 and 17?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh man, what's up with Larry Garcia? Leroy.
Yeah, that guy. He stinks. They gotta get rid of that guy. He's like the Brett Gardner of the White Sox. He doesn't lead that team. Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're on.
All right, man.
You put you have 2 different CEs on there. What the hell?
Oh man, bro, what do you think about the best pitcher in baseball so far? Do the fucking
I'm not
Dodgers
surprised
feel like
it's Max
pendejos
Scherzer.
for like going yeah?
Yeah, I mean the Dodgers. I think they wanted to keep him, but I don't think he wasn't happy with the way they used him. They kind of ran him into the ground.
They did run him into the ground, bro.
Especially once Kershaw went down. They did the same. The Nationals did the same thing, but I think the difference when it paid off because they won a World Series, where these guys didn't. So he was like, "Fuck no, hell no."
Okay.
But yeah, man, that's the thing with Scherzer. He always has like a co-ace. Like I was saying, in Detroit it was Verlander, and Washington it was Strasburg. Last year was Kershaw, and now it's DeGrom. So I think if he can stay healthy, DeGrom, that should help him not avoiding getting run into the ground. Last year, what happened was that Kershaw got hurt.
Damn. Okay. Fucking New York, fucking Mets, bro. All the top 3 pitchers are them. No, that's not true.
Yeah. Fucking Bassick. Pendejo face. That was they traded him from the Athletics. And then they traded Manea, what the hell his name is, to the Padres. And he almost had a no-hitter.
That's a team that had that fire sale, and they have 2 pitchers right there, or that are top 20.
Yeah, Bassett and Manoa. Yep. And they still got another kid. What's his name? They got a third one they're trying to trade. I forgot what his name is. But yeah, they're trying to get rid of another one. They traded the third baseman, Matt Chapman, to the. Who the fuck was it to? Was it to the. Who the fuck did they trade Matt Chapman to? Was it to the Blue Jays?
Possibly.
What? I can't. Let me see if I can find it. They traded Matt Chapman, and then they obviously who else did they trade? Matt Olson to the.
Okay, you know what? I think these are the best pitchers, dude. I had it wrong. My bad, dude. So you're right, dude. Bassett, definitely top pitcher. What's up with Kopech, man? Looks like he's been a top pitcher so far. 14 innings, only 1 walk. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, Kopech is finally back to being a starter. Justin Verlander, yeah, he looked pretty damn good the other day. Getting, I think, 8 innings in.
Oh no, that's Logan Webb, dude. Holy shit. Okay, Logan Webb, 14 innings, only 1 walk. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Manea, he had that fucking no hitter. Like, damn, they had back-to-back no hitters or something like that. No.
No. He came close, I think, but did he get it? I don't think he got it.
That was a big ad. Wacha for the Red Sox. He was on the Cardinals.
Yeah, Michael Wacha, he's pretty damn good.
Michael Wacha.
Yeah. I remember him all the way back in 2013 and the fucking World Series with the Cardinals. And I believe, who else was on that team? Joe Kelly, I believe, was on that team. Or was he on the Red Sox? I forget. He might have been on the Red Sox, actually. Steven Matz on the fucking Cardinals. Patrick Corbin on the Nationals. Oh, that's the guy from Houston, the Mexican guy. Ricky.
These are supposed to be the worst pitchers in baseball. See Sports Show.
Damn. Max Fried.
Darv shit. Bro,
he had a pretty good outing tonight, though. 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, he strikes out a lot of hitters. But he gives up a lot of runs.
Yeah, he has his moments, but he's not as good as what they pay him.
Oof. Look at that last outing, bro. I mean, the previous one.
Yeah, 13 runs. Yeah, he's very up and down. He's definitely not an ace. He's gonna like a fourth or fifth starter if you want to win a World Series.
If this happening here on the screen with that kind of a stat line, bro, to the Padres, that's a warning. That's like, bro, this guy might be washed up. You should shut him down and see what he can give you in the off season. Cause he's not gonna give you nothing. I know, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's probably gonna get worse as we get into the later months of the season.
Oh man, that's horrible for Mr. Yu Darvish.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent. In 2020, he was pretty damn good, but I think it was because it was only like a 3-month season. That's why. But yeah, most of these Japanese players don't turn out to be that good. Especially once they've been in the league for a few years, they figure them out. Remember that Japanese guy, Matsusaka?
Yeah.
Same thing, he
Yep.
dominated for a few years, and then once they figured him out, he went to the shithole.
Oof, talking about shithole, dude.
Patrick Corbin. Yeah, I'm like, ugh. 16 runs, wow. Yeah, that guy's.
That is insane how the Washington Nationals won the World Series with this pitcher on the roster, throwing big innings, and now it's like, holy shit.
That year, if you remember, yeah, they didn't even. They literally won it with two pitchers. All of the 4 wins were by either Scherzer or Strasburg. Neither Corbin or that other guy, I forgot who it was, a fourth starter, won a single game. They they literally won with 2 starters that whole World Series. It was crazy. I thought it was impressive what the Yankees did in 2009. They just won it with 3: C. Sabathia, Andy Pettit, and AJ Burnett. They literally they didn't even have a fourth starter. That was crazy. They were having them pitch on 3 days rest. But this was kind of impressive too because they lost. Every time they sent another guy out, they lost. Unless they had Strasburg or Scherzer, they didn't win a damn game. And they were matching up against Verlander and Garrett Cole, and they were still winning. That was pretty damn crazy. Nestor Cortez looking amazing as a starting pitcher. Besides the pitch, 88 times with 3 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 1 walk, 5 singles innings. Yeah, he looked good, Nelson Cortez. They got to, man. They need some help with Garrett Cole and Luis Marino. They got to get pitching. What happened to that Debbie Garcia guy?
Yeah, for real. He was supposed to be the next big thing. I mean, he wasn't that he's not that big of a player.
To Pedro Martinez. I wonder what happened to him.
See, right now we're talking about pitching, right? Let me ask you about this shit on the screen right here. It's team overall pitching. What do you think about that stat? Team overall pitching.
Yeah, I'm not surprised San Francisco's at the top. 2.20 ERA. I'm not surprised at all, man. Same thing, Dodgers. 2.28. And then the Yankees, Yankees got pitching. The problem is their offense, man.
They have like the best pitching in baseball. They have like one of the top bullpens in terms of limiting
And they're like in
runs
top 5
allowed
Wow.
and overall. That's but my point about this whole number. I wish I could find something that's starting pitching only. 'Cause this is with the bullpen included.
Okay. Yeah, but the bullpen doesn't seem to be the problem. Now, they were saying that, like, it could be a problem in the future if they get burnt out, but right now they're fresh.
Bro, talking about something that's not fresh. These are the worst pitching staffs in baseball. These teams gave up about 5 runs a baseball game, at least for sure.
Yeah, fucking Rangers wasting all that money with Marcus Semien and Corey Seager. They only have 2 wins the whole season. Pendejo face. That might be a team that might be fucked for a while with those 2 contracts. They're not going to have any money left to go sign pitching. And I think they traded Corey Kluber, right? They don't have him anymore.
That baseball team could be like the definition of like a carnival attraction, like we talked about entertainment. Come out and enjoy the ball game.
That team,
that's never gonna. Because you're right. Everything you're saying is correct about. They're never gonna make that shit better.
No. Yeah. Other than when they had Nolan Ryan, it's always been a shit show. Like a bunch of good hitters, but they can never develop pitching. Other than those years they had Nolan Ryan. They had that C.J. Wilson guy, and then they ended up trading for Cliff Lee. But outside of that, they've always, because even like back in the day when I believe Fox Showalter was the manager, and they had like Alfonso Soriano and Alex Rodriguez and Mike Teixeira, they still didn't have any pitching. It seems like it's back to the same old shit. You got 2 very good hitters and Trevor Seaman and Marcus Freeman and Corey Seager, but no fucking pitching.
Surprise team right there from EC Sports Show is the Phillies, because everyone hyped them up pre-season. They had the National League MVP in their team. They had the Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, and this is a team ERA, right? I'll try to find the fucking starting pitching ERA. Let's see if I can find that shit.
Yeah, they got a good manager too, Joe Girardi. So they can't seem to break through yet. It's only, I think, year 3 for Joe Girardi, right?
That's been a tough team. City, I don't know, for some reason. Remember the San Francisco Giant manager was he was there?
Yeah, and he couldn't do shit. And now look at what he's doing in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Won 90, 100 games last year with San Francisco.
Yeah.
So far looking good. I think he's tied with the Dodgers for the best record in baseball so far this year. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure in Philly. They're very tough over there, the fans and the media.
Huh. That is interesting how it's not that easily found. Starting pitching.
Starting pitchers. You probably may have to go by team. I don't know. Yankees starting pitching ERA or some shit like that.
All right, man. Something like that.
Yeah. It's too early, but some of these teams that are in first place are kind of legit, like the Dodgers. But I don't know, man. Texas, man. Ugh. What all that money they wasted? That's terrible what they got going on. They literally were only like 10 games into it. How's the Cardinals pitching? Where are they? I think they're below. They're right there. They're like in the middle, I guess. 3.6 ERA. .60. What's up, Kobe? How you doing, man? What is this?
This is the Cardinals pitching staff right here.
No, here. Oh, here you go. So yeah, Wainwright, 3.48 ERA. He's 1-1 of the season. Miles Musculas, 1 win, 0 losses, 2.61 ERA. Steven Matz, 1-1. Jesus Christ, 7.27 ERA for Steven Matz. And then Dakota Hudson, 0-1, 7.71. Jesus Christ. Giovanni Gallardo. I remember him, Giovanni Gallardo.
Holy shit, that guy's been stone cold.
He comes out of the bullpen. Does he come out of the bullpen?
Yeah, he's a fucking closer.
He's a closer. He used to be a starter, right?
I think he's definitely been the starter for sure.
He used to start for the Brewers. See, that's what they got to do with these starters when they start getting older. They got to make them closers. That's what like the fucking Dodgers should do with Kershaw eventually, make him a closer when he gets older.
Bro, the Yankees have one of the best pitching staffs if you take out like 2 pitchers. And one of them is Garrett Cole. Holy shit.
Fuck yeah, Garrett Cole sucking up. 5.59, Jesus Christ. But yeah, outside of Garrett Cole and Jonathan Luasifa, yeah, they're all pretty damn good.
Bro, they have like the best pitching staff in baseball.
It sucks that Garrett Cole makes all that money and he's the worst pitcher on that fucking team so far. Jesus Christ. I can't believe it. So disappointing.
Okay, so I was watching his last start when he gave up 3 runs. And I think it was against Toronto. It was, okay, I think it was a game that fucking Vladimir Guerrero hit 3 home runs, right? I watched that baseball game, and I think Garrett Cole is using something, bro. I think they allowed him to use something because he was like grabbing at his hat, at his pants, like he was like all over the place. He was going crazy. He was like, all mad and shit.
Using that sticky substance shit.
Bro, I think he has to be using some of that sticky shit.
They should put it like in like their nuts, and you know how like they sometimes stretch their nuts. Yeah. That's what they should do, because they're not gonna take their nuts. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they're putting it. Oh, let me just stretch my nuts, or let me adjust my cup on my nuts, my cup protector. That's what I would do if I was a pitcher. I would stick that shit in my nuts, outside my pants.
What if like the same umpire's like, it feels alright to me. Keep playing.
I thought there were some umpires that they might even forget about it. I wouldn't be surprised, especially like the older ones. They probably forget to check them. Especially the bullpen guys, right? They come in for a quick inning. They probably don't even check them. And there's probably a way to where you could do it where if you don't put too much on, they don't even see it. You tell them, oh, especially in the summer when it
Yeah.
gets hot, they're just gonna say, I'm sticky from the humidity. They're gonna blame it on the humidity.
A pitcher like Scherzer, I don't think that he uses it that much, but he could use a little bit of it, and it's probably like so little that it's whatever.
Yeah, that's what they're probably doing. They're probably using less.
Bro, because to hit a baseball is fucking difficult.
Yeah, like fucking 70, 100 miles per hour with movement. Jesus Christ. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, some of them could be doing it. They just don't put enough, so. But right now they could be waiting for it to get a little bit warmer because right now, like with the cold weather, a lot of balls don't carry that much. But when it starts getting hot, yeah. But they're just gonna blame it on the humidity that it's because of the. I'm sticky, the humidity. Like, what do you want me to do? Now, if you're in a dome, then you're kind of fucked if you get caught. But if you're outside, yeah, you can blame it on the weather. But we'll see. That's what I would put it for. Fucking put it on your nuts, man. And what are they gonna touch your
Bro,
nuts?
a team that needs to put it on their nuts, on their fucking face. I don't know where, bro, but holy shit. Check out these numbers right here.
Let me see. Hold on. Oh shit. Dane Dunning, Jesus. And that guy, we traded him for. He used to be in our farm system. And who did we trade him? We traded Who did we get in that trade? I think we got a good player. 5.19 ERA, Jesus Christ. Martinez Perez, 6.75.
That's who you traded Lance Lynn, right?
That's what we got, Lance Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we fucking fleeced them. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit, dude,
Look at
you're
Spencer
right.
Howard, 18. Greg Holland. Greg Holland, he was the fucking closer of the Kansas City when they won the World Series, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And now he's sucking ass.
Yeah, you're right.
That was the closer of the Kansas City Royals back in 2015 when they won the World Series. Wow. John Gray, 6.75. Wow, there's actually some good players on here. Martinez is a good player. Martin Perez. That's crazy, man.
Here, let me show you this team right here. Okay, to go from that kind of a team, man, that like you fleeced, holy shit, with that pitcher Dunning, man. Check out this fucking pitching stuff here.
Walker Buehler. Yeah. Andrew Haney, Julio Urias. Yeah, what a difference. Tony he's back. Tony Gasoline. Greg Campbell, he's looking good too. Well, kind of high, 4.50. I wonder how he's going to do for them in the long haul. Greg Campbell. So we went from the worst to the best right here.
I mean, is it the best? Whew. What do you think, C Sports Show? I mean, compared to other Dodger pitching stuffs.
No, I don't see a second ace. Maybe Walker Bueller, I guess. But Walker Bueller to me, like, is a third. It's more of a third than a two. I would get another
I agree.
starter. You got to get another like a co-ace. You're missing like that Max Scherzer. Well, I guess maybe they're hoping that Trevor Bauer's able to be there. But yeah, they're missing like a two. Walker Bueller's more like a three to me, and then Julio Urias is a four. Yeah, they got to get a two to go after Kershaw.
Oh man, you're absolutely right, and I think whoever wins the trade deadline this year is going to have. But who is even available in the trade? There's a bunch of players that are going to have like player options, right?
Yeah, you're gonna probably have to focus on a player who's gonna be a free agent after the season. I don't know whose contracts are up, so you got to look at a shitty ass team with an expiring contract. See, taxes would be a good option, but they don't have anybody. Correct.
So right there on screen, C Sports Show, yeah, those are all players that have player option in green.
So
What if the Twins all of a sudden have a trade with Carlos Correa?
that's what I was thinking. Imagine if we
Who would they
like.
trade him though? Like inter-American League, or would he go to the National League? He go to the
I
National
think
League, right?
you might go for the best offer. I don't think they would care because they're focused on the rebuilding. I don't think they care if they trade him within the conference, the league.
Okay.
Imagine if the Astros call. I don't think so though, because they would lose him again in the free agency the next year. Why would you give up any minor leaguers? I think it would have to be a team that's hoping to re-sign him in the offseason.
That contract is interesting, right? Because it's a brand new contract, and no team gave him like a big deal, right? That's interesting. I wonder what happens with that.
I think he needs to get a normal offseason. It was kind of rushed because of the lockout.
All right.
I think next year he'll have more time to negotiate a longer extension. Although I saw somewhere that the rookie from Houston, Jeremy Pina, was looking better so far than Carlos Correa in Minnesota.
Let me ask you, what do you think
Charlie
about all
Morton
those? Yeah.
Charlie Morton would be nice. He's been in big games, but he's not really a 2 though. He's more like a 3 as well, 3 or 4.
Okay.
I don't think the Angels are going to trade Noah Syndergaard after just 1 year.
Damn, San Francisco just gave Rodon a 1 year player option kind of shit.
Yeah, he's gonna earn it. If San Francisco falls, that could be the guy, Carlos Rodon.
That he could get traded for sure.
Unless San Francisco continues to win, yeah. I think if Red Sox start falling, I think Chris Sale, that could be a guy the Dodgers go after, Chris Sale, if the Red Sox fall. I'm sure the Angels will listen to Noah Syndergaard. I'm sure they'll listen to what they could get.
This player for sure was gonna get traded, right?
Who? Nolan Alorondo?
Yeah.
I mean, the Cardinals look pretty good, though.
Well, I don't know, man. Does he? I mean, he might have a contract.
Well, he has 2 years left, but that was when he was in Colorado. But he's going to be a free agent this year. I know the Yankees maybe because they wanted Nolan, Manny Machado, so maybe they'll take this guy. Because I'm pretty sure Josh Danielson. Well, how many? No, I don't. I think he has more than 1 year left, right? Josh Danielson. No, that was a bad trade, man. Josh Danielson. But they did at least they got rid of Gary Sanchez though at least.
Let me ask you, see Sports Show. If you're the St. Louis Cardinals, what do you do with Nolan Arenado? Bro, he has a player option. What if he says, I don't want the player option? I'm going to become a free agent.
Yeah, and the Cardinals are not known for spending that much money, right? They fucking let that Pujols walk away in 2011. Yeah, it might be possible that if he left for too much money, he could leave. It could be possible. St. Louis is not known for giving out too many big contracts. They like to develop through their minor leagues. All the last few years, I mean, they made some trades and everything with the guys like Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado. We'll see.
All right, man. We shall see with that. See Sports Show.
Yeah, man. We didn't let anybody come in, but oh well.
I know. The link was right there.
Oh, really? Nobody pressed it?
Nope.
Crazy Muffle, he only likes Discord. He doesn't like me. I don't know why. He only comes on Discord. Maybe his Wi-Fi is not good enough for StreamYard. Yeah, man. Is anybody in the chat right now?
Let me check.
Yikes.
Contreras. What's up, Contreras?
Contreras Sports. We trade Andrew Haney to the Dodgers, but damn, he's way good instead bad in our team. Yeah, he's looking good so far with the Dodgers. I think less pressure. Less pressure. But yeah, man, it's still early in baseball. We'll see what happens. Where are these? ERA, San Francisco, Dodgers, Mets. See, the Yankees are in all the top categories. The pitchers aren't that bad. It's the starting lineup. They really like watching the home run. Oh, is that the save screen? Your computer's in Spanish?
Ah, yeah.
Ese es Tijuana,
Yeah.
Bajo California,
Yeah.
instead of San Diego.
I have a VPN.
So you make people think you're in Tijuana, Mexico, instead of San Diego, California.
Yeah. Watch.
Oh, now you switch it to San Antonio. Jesus Christ. He can go anywhere.
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, man. So you got them thinking you're in San Antonio right now. That's crazy. They can never. It's gonna be hard to track you down. Oh my God! What is that? Argentina? Jesus Christ! Buenos Aires.
What part of
What part of what?
Okay, no, never mind. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good, man. People be fucking trying to figure out where the hell you are. So if somebody does research on you, they think you're in San Antonio and you're in San Diego. Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder if a lot of the celebrities lie. They're like, I live in Miami, and they fucking live in Denver, and nobody knows.
I think everyone uses like a cryptid, like presence online,
Yeah,
or most of the people.
yeah, because you never know, like, especially like if you're famous and shit, you're like, yeah, I don't want to say where I live.
Yeah, it's just like upload for me from like different locations, I guess. But whatever.
Yeah, first of all, that shouldn't even show, right? People shouldn't be able to see where you live, like, or you shouldn't be like they shouldn't be asking that shit. It's kind of personal. But that's one of the first questions you would ask in a live stream. Where are you from? Some people think I'm in Mexico because I tell them I'm Mexican. They just assume I'm in Mexico. Edwin Rios. Will Smith. This is who the Freddie Free. Oh, this is the Braves lineup. Wait, excuse me, not the Braves. The Dodgers.
No,
lineup.
this is the Dodgers.
I get confused because I saw Freddie Freeman. Do they really have Mookie Betts batting 8?
No, I think that's just like how they rank the position.
Oh, okay. Catcher first. Okay. I was gonna say what the hell. That Max Muncy. What is he? Is he playing? What, second base?
I think he plays first base.
Wait, they
And
have him
Freeman
platooning
plays
with
first base, right?
Yeah, I think they said he's gonna move over to second base full time.
Well, they do have DH also, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So maybe they take turns with like Freeman with DHs occasionally, and Max Muncy on first. Yeah, they probably take turns then.
Oh.
Maybe that's why they ended up doing that trade, because they're like, well, we can just DH. Yeah, otherwise they would have been stuck because they would have probably had to getting rid of Gavin Lux.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo,
Doing
what's up,
good.
Kobe? How you doing?
What's up, you guys?
We're just chilling, man. We're just talking about these sports.
Baseball and basketball?
Yeah, mostly. I mean, football, there's not much. I mean, the draft's coming up, but
Yeah. Broncos don't have a first round pick, obviously.
wait, what?
We don't have a first round pick, obviously.
Yeah, we used to have 3. Now we only have 1.
You only got one?
Yeah, we traded 2 of them to the Saints.
Really? What?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They had the 15, 16, and 18, and now they only have the 18.
Howie Roseman, man.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. And they're saying they're very high on Matt Corral from Ole Miss, but I don't know. I think they're gonna stick with Jalen Hurts for at least one more season.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy. Draft, what? It's like 2 weeks from today, right? Or a
Yeah, I
week?
think it's like the 28th or something of
I know it's on a Thursday. It's in Vegas, right?
but yeah, Jacksonville's got the first round, and then I think Detroit's got the second pick.
Yeah. I heard Detroit don't want to take Hutchinson, or like one guy from Oregon.
I think Detroit's gonna take. I think Detroit's gonna take the guy from Michigan, the defensive lineman Hutchinson. I think that's who they're gonna
That
take.
makes sense.
And then Jacksonville's probably gonna take another defensive player too. I just don't know who.
I don't really know much prospects this year.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Detroit, I don't know why they don't think they should take that quarterback from what's his name? Willis. Malik Willis. That's what I would think if I was Detroit. That it looks like they're more into Hutchinson.
Yeah, they have Jared Goff.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot.
I feel bad for the Detroit fans.
Yeah, that guy's. I don't know why they don't take Malik. I don't know why they don't take him, man. They should take Malik Willis, man, honestly. So this is what I think is going to happen. I think the first pick is going to be the guy from Georgia, Tavon Walker. I think Jacksonville's going to take him. And
I heard they
Detroit's
won
gonna
him.
Yeah, I think he's going to go 1. Travon Walker. And then Ethan Hutchinson's going to go 2 to Detroit. And then I don't know what the fuck Houston's going to do. Because I guess they're committed to David Mills.
Yeah, they want to build around him.
They should get Gardner, the cornerback from Cincinnati.
Sauce Gardner?
Yeah.
I don't know his first name. They call him Sauce.
Yeah, Amado. I don't know. I think he's African or something. I can pronounce it. But yeah, they should. I think.
She's muted.
That's interesting. You guys are talking about all like linemen and cornerbacks. You know, you just mentioned like the quarterbacks just one time, bro, because the draft is pretty weak, right?
Yeah, the quarterback class is weak.
What's up, C?
A lot of people don't like these quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's a weak class.
I like Willis and Corral.
What about Kenny Pickett?
I like them too, honestly. I think
Imagine the Eagles take
it's
one.
gonna fall into a good situation. Who?
What if the Eagles take one?
I wouldn't. I said they like Matt Corral. I heard they said a lot of people in the Eagles organization like Matt Corral. But I don't know
If they
they'll
take
him.
one, man, that'd be crazy.
I'll go crazy if they take. That would be fantastic.
Jalen Hurts would be like on suicide watch.
Then they home out, yeah. Jalen Hurts doesn't have the arm to be an NFL quarterback. Like he's too he doesn't have the arm. He can't throw any deep balls. He's like a game manager here at best.
Like Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a little bit of a more like athletic version of Teddy Bridgewater.
Bridgewater's more skinnier.
Yeah, this guy's younger. He hasn't had any bad injuries, but
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about quarterback, man.
yeah, you guys are set.
Yeah, for sure. Kobe's super
It's been
lucky.
since Peyton Manning.
Now even better because he's only 33. You guys have him for at least another 5-7 years.
Yeah. Good team around
you guys
him,
are set
too.
for like the next 5 years at least.
Yeah, I think he'll play like 5-6 more years, maybe.
Yeah, he's definitely got some years left. Just got to get an offensive line for him to protect them.
Yeah, he has
hasn't
all the
had any big
receivers.
injuries. Yeah.
That's what I like about him. He stays healthy.
Yeah, for a mobile quarterback, he stays pretty healthy.
Besides last year, that's about it.
And it was a freak accident. He hit his hand with the helmet of the Rams player. It was a freak accident.
Oh yeah, I love that he stays healthy, man.
That's gonna be a fun year, man. That fucking AFC West, the entire AFC in general.
NFC is so weak.
Yeah, because it's just the Buccaneers and the Rams. Even the Packers got worse with losing Devontae Adams.
They got no receivers. They signed Sammy Watkins.
They got washed up. Sammy Watkins, he's washed up.
They need to draft a receiver or something.
Yeah, they might get one of these receivers. There's definitely some receivers in this class.
That Williams guy from Alabama,
Yeah.
Jameson Williams.
Oh no! Wait, Garrett Williams?
His name's Williams. I think it was Alabama.
There's a ton. Drake London from USC. Garrett Wilson from Ohio State.
They need to get a
That's the guy that
receiver.
got hurt in the national championship game. Yeah, Jameson Williams.
And the other receiver, another Alabama receiver.
Chris Olive from Ohio State.
There's so many good receivers.
George Pickens from Georgia. Yeah, there is. London from USC, and then the two from Ohio State, Chris Olive and Garrett Wilson, and then the guy from Alabama, Jamison Williams. I think it's those four are the ones.
Yeah, those four are talked about the most.
Yeah, man. I think we could have for sure gotten one if we would have had the three draft picks.
I still can't believe you guys took Jalen Rieger.
Yeah, over fucking Justin Jefferson. Jesus Christ, pendejo face.
And you passed on DK Metcalf.
Oh.
Yep, over fucking Arcega Whiteside, who's at least Jalen Reagor can play a little. Arcega Whiteside can't play for shit.
Howie can't draft,
those
man.
were definitely bad moves. Yeah,
Luckily, you guys got fucking receiver last year.
Yeah, about fucking time, Devontae Smith.
About time you hit on receiver.
If we can get
let me ask you, Kobe Sports and CD Sports Show, with how weak the East, the NFC East and the East is, which teams do you think could make it into the NFC Championship? NFC Championship game?
I think it might be Rams and Buccaneers.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
think
the Cowboys
that good this year.
Maybe the Cowboys.
The Cowboys never make it. The Cowboys probably win the division, but they're probably not going to make it. They'll lose
So many weak teams
in the wild card or divisional round.
There's so many weak teams in the NFC.
Yeah. Cowboys probably going to win the division, but they're probably going to lose in the division or wild card.
What about San Francisco?
See, they make a step back, though, because of the quarterback, Trey Lance.
I don't know what they're going to do with Jimmy G.
So, but from what I read, they plan to start Trey Lance this season. They want to get traded with Jimmy. I heard Panthers were interested in both Baker Mayfield and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Panthers, man, oh my god.
They should just draft the quarterback.
They got fucking Sam Darnold.
I think I can see them trading for Baker Mayfield and then starting him maybe the first 5 games, and then because they got the six, so they might be able to draft a guy like Malik Willis, or Matt Corral or Kenny Pickett right away. They might be the first team in the draft that takes a quarterback.
Yeah.
Bro, the freaking NFL, they put all those quarterbacks in the AFC West and the fucking NFC. What the fuck?
Yeah, and other than Rodgers and Brady, there's nobody left in the NFC. And Brady, I mean, he's probably going to leave Tampa after this year. He's going to be a free agent.
But where do you think he's going to go?
I heard Miami and San Francisco are the two options that are the favorites. He wants to play Belichick twice a year.
Oh my god. Dolphins would be good though.
That's the thing, because I think the Dolphins are going to be the next team to get they're a quarterback away, especially now with getting Tyreek Hill. So I think what's going to happen this year is they're probably going to go 8-8. Because Tua Tagovailoa is probably going to not be good enough, and they're just going to say fuck it, and they're gonna get Tom Brady next year, and then Brady's going to try to win a Super Bowl with a third team.
Yeah, I don't think Brady's going to retire.
No, I think he's going to go to Miami. They're literally a quarterback away from a Super Bowl contention in Miami, so I think they're going to get Tom Brady.
That division would be pretty good with Josh Allen and Tom Brady.
Yeah, that would be crazy. And then you just have Rodgers left, but no fucking weapons in Green Bay.
Oh my!
That might
NFC
finally
would be
open up.
boring.
That might finally let the Cowboys do something.
Yeah,
If
by default.
if Brady leaves, Rodgers has no weapons. That might finally be the year for the Cowboys to do something.
I think
Because
the
they'll
Rams
probably
would
lose in
win.
the fucking Super Bowl if they make it. Yeah, the Rams.
And what
But
about the
the
Cardinals?
Rams, man. I mean, that's a team. I don't know about Kyler Murray, man. He seems to always get hurt.
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
Cardinal fans are tired of their coach.
Yeah, that team. They got a good team, but they can never finish strong. They start off like good in September and like October, but then by November, December, they choke.
Kingsbury.
Which team do you think is going to take out Brady in the playoffs?
Oh, a what?
Which of those teams in the NFC do you think will take out Brady?
Oh, damn. Probably the Rams, I think, is the only team.
Yeah. I think he'd be everything.
I think if the Rams would have gotten fucking Gilmore with the cornerback, I think it would have been over. That would have been it. Would have been over. The Rams would have won the NFC again.
Gilmore went to the Colts.
Yeah, he went to the Colts. If the Rams would have gotten him and pair him up with Ramsey, it would have been over.
Yeah, they got Bobby Wagner too.
I know Bobby Wagner, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, it would have been over if they would have gotten Stephon Gilmore.
And they got Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson, fucking
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. They might get Beckham, Odom Beckham back.
Van Jefferson's pretty good.
Yep, Van Jefferson. Yeah, that team's gonna.
Tyler Higbee.
He's gonna come back from the injury. He missed the Super Bowl, but he's gonna come back and play.
Cam Akers.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. He might have a Pro Bowl season because he's gonna really feel better now after that Achilles. That was crazy, man. He came back and
Man. Hey, let me ask you, Steve Sports and Mr. Kobe Sports, about that football play. The NFC playoff game, Tampa Bay, the Rams. That play call where I think it was Eric Weddle. He might have got like a personal foul, and might have been like passing interference or like no, I think it was a late hit, and the referee says it was a late hit, but it happened after the play or some shit. No automatic first down. But I don't remember if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think it was the one that it was automatic first down.
Oh man, that was a crazy play to explain, dude.
Yeah, they're looking at it. They're thinking about changing it from a spot foul to just 15 yards.
That play with Eric Weddle where they gave him the personal foul, the 15-yard play call, whatever.
Yeah, I think it was a pass interference, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're thinking about changing it.
And it reminded me a little bit about that call that the Rams got also in the playoffs.
Oh, back in 2018, 19, whatever it was.
Against the Saints.
Oh man, that was so bad too.
I think
I
the
don't know which one's
NFL
worse.
they're trying to like make the Rams the new Cowboys.
LA, man.
Yep, all that money. They got them spending money in free agency. They have the refs helping them out. And the Rams are kind of like the new Cowboys, it seems like. Look at the Cowboys. They don't even spend that much money anymore. Now they just draft and develop. Outside of Amari Cooper, they haven't done any move in the last 5 years. Like Ezekiel Elliott was drafted. Nebraska was drafted. Marker Parsons was drafted.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Tony Pollard, Randy
And
Gregory,
they
DeMarcus
traded
Lawrence.
away Cooper too.
Yep, and I think that's why they traded him, because we don't even got this guy. Like, it seems like they just wanted to draft and develop now.
I think
And
they're
the
fine
Rams-
with Gallup
they're-
and Lamb.
Yep. They might want.
Interesting.
They might try to get that
So,
receiver.
all right,
but I
with
think
all that talk about
maybe
the
the draft.
okay, with all that stuff that mentioned about the drafting with Brady and Tampa Bay, holy shit! I mean, man, I'm gonna bet on Tampa Bay to win the NFC, man.
Yeah. I want to see if Gronkowski comes back, because he could be huge in the playoff run.
I know you guys are talking about Tampa Bay is done and everything, but I don't know, man. I mean, you guys are very make good points. Everything you guys are saying is right. But what if at the end of the day, like, this guy is just gonna win and it's gonna take some crazy shit like that, like a crazy call by the referee, and that's how he's out of the playoffs or something like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody thinks this is gonna be. A lot of people think this might be Tom Brady's last year, man. So they think they're gonna help him win the Super Bowl. But I mean, I don't know.
Tom fucking Brady. Holy shit! How did this guy win so many Super Bowls, man? What the fuck?
It's because he takes less money. Like, he always takes less money and gets a good offensive line, a good defense.
And look at Rodgers, man.
Yeah, Rodgers making $50 million.
He has no receivers.
I think Brady makes something like 13 a year, and you got Rodgers making fucking $50 million.
And Brady's way better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rodgers doesn't care. He just cares about the money.
Rodgers is like regular season quarterback.
Yeah.
He wins MVP, but then he loses.
I get losing the NFC Championship game, but Jesus Christ, he can't even beat the fucking walk or the divisional. Jesus Christ.
The 49ers, too, Jimmy G.
They didn't score a single touchdown. They was all the special teams.
Oh my god, that's embarrassing, man.
That was terrible. That was one of the most pathetic performances from an NFL quarterback, especially the top 5, 10 NFL quarterback.
All right, and then from the AFC, who would you guys go with as your AFC?
Oh no, that one's
Championship.
harder. Maybe we could play Buffalo's game. I don't know.
I think Kansas City's going to take a huge step back.
Yeah, they might not even make it. They might miss the play because they also lost Teron Matthews on defense. That was like their glue to their defense. Teron Matthews.
He's still a free agent.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna resign with Steve.
I heard he might go to Philly.
I heard he might. Yeah, or the Saints.
He went to LSU, so it makes sense.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't know if he's gonna want to go there because they don't have a quarterback. I mean, they got Jameis Winston, but that's not exciting.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like none
you
of.
guys think there'll be like a surprise team in the Super Bowl, kind of like Cincinnati, or what about like San Francisco that year they made it against the Chiefs? I think the year before, like the Niners won like 4 or 5 football games or some shit.
I mean, if the NFC maybe the Rams have an injury, maybe somebody upsets the Buccaneers in the NFC Championship game or something.
What about like a surprise team out of the AFC Sports Show?
Oh man, that's hard. They're so stacked. Unless the Chargers like take a huge step, I don't think they're gonna. There's so much talent with the top. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to sneak in.
What would you say about Baltimore, like re-signing their like veteran defensive players?
I could see Baltimore, maybe.
Yeah.
But that division's even kind of tough.
They got Joe Burrow in there, and now it's Deshaun Watson. That's probably the second worst division or best division after the AFC West, the AFC North.
Poor Pittsburgh, man.
I think Pittsburgh's gonna get a quarterback. Yeah,
Man,
see if Malik Willis falls to them. Jesus Christ.
man, I still can't believe about Haskins, man.
Yeah, that was terrible.
God. Like 27 years old.
24, I believe.
God.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, if I was them, I would take a quarterback.
Yeah, they got Mitchell Trubisky, but come on.
He can be like the place gap guy,
Yeah.
but he's
Yeah.
a backup. But
I think either one of the three, Matt Corral, Kenny Pickett, or Malik Willis. I heard that Mike Tomlin loves Malik Willis. He had a dinner with him after the NFL Combine in Indianapolis.
yeah,
I
I
don't
could
think
see
they'll be able
that.
to get him. I think the Panthers are probably going to be the first team that drafts a quarterback.
They're desperate as hell.
I think they'll take whoever they like between Matt Corral, Kenny Pickett, and Malik Willis. But then from there, you'll still have two plus. I don't like the guy. I don't like the guy from Cincinnati, Desmond Ryder, but a lot of people like him. So yeah, Pittsburgh will definitely have some options. But I think the first team's going to be Carolina to get a quarterback.
They picked 6, I think.
Yep. And that's really the first team that.
I think Seattle might take one.
That's another team. Yeah.
Because come on, Drew Lock, like, oh my god.
Baker Mayfield wants to go to Seattle, but I don't think Seattle wants him.
Yeah, he might go to Carolina.
That's what I'm hearing. Carolina, yeah. But you said Robbie Anderson said he didn't want him.
Yeah, he's like, hell no.
Yeah.
That's his receiver too. So
Yeah, I think they're going to draft one. I think there's a good chance they're the first team to take a quarterback.
imagine they get Baker and Robbie Anderson wants to trade.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Somebody even said, well, you should turn it into a positive. And instead of using a draft pick to get Baker, just fucking trade Robbie Anderson. Because remember, they're still trying to get, what's his name, Landry to come back. So somebody said on Twitter, well, there's a solution to this. Send Baker to Carolina and send Robbie Anderson to Cleveland.
Yeah, because Cleveland needs another receiver.
Yep. Instead of sending a draft pick, you send Robbie Anderson.
That makes
It
sense.
might not be a bad idea. Yeah, it does make sense. Because you get to keep your draft pick, you dump some salary,
and Cleveland gets a receiver.
Cleveland gets a receiver, and Carolina gets a band-aid, like a placeholder, until they figure out who the guy in the long term is.
Yeah, the Browns need a receiver next to Cooper.
But I don't know, man. I think it would be a great trade for Cleveland, especially because you're not going to get much for Baker Mayfield.
That's a huge win for Cleveland.
I would do it, honestly. Fucking just straight up swap Robbie Anderson for Baker Mayfield.
Because you don't need Baker. You already have a backup quarterback. Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah. And he played. He started some games with the Patriots and the Colts.
Fucking Baker Mayfield on the Panthers, dude. That'd be so funny. But you're right, man. It'd be like so perfect. You'd be like getting sacked, like holding onto the ball on like second and
It'll definitely
7.
as bad as it
Be like
is,
third
it'll
and
definitely be
15.
better than what
There you
they
go,
have
Baker.
with, Sam Darnold.
Man, let me ask you guys: of all the quarterbacks how many do you think will get drafted in the first round?
Maybe 4, man. I think Malik Willis from Liberty, Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh, Desmond Ryder from Cincinnati, and Matt Corral from Ole Miss. Now, to me, I wouldn't draft Desmond Ryder in the first round, but that's just me.
Imagine like a surprise team takes a quarterback.
I mean, the Giants or the Texans could say fuck it if they're not convinced with Daniel Jones and David Mills.
Oh, I feel bad for Giants fans, man. Whew. Jones trash.
I think the Giants should definitely take somebody. Daniel Jones, what is he, 3-4 years in? He's not that good.
He sucks ass, man.
He's a fumble machine. He fumbles every game.
Last year, he remember he got hurt like bad.
Yeah, he had like a neck injury. At one point, they thought his career might be over. I remember.
They signed Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, that team's. I could see them at the last moment saying, "Fuck it, let's just draft a quarterback."
And they just got a new GM there.
Yeah, new coach, new GM. They might just want to start all over with their own quarterback.
Where do they pick at?
I think it's like 5. They pick early, so they might have unless Houston at 3, they're gonna have all the quarterbacks at their disposal.
Yeah, they're even ahead of Carolina.
Yep.
Huh. All right. You know, right now, like I fucking asked about the Ravens, what odds would they have to like win the AFC? Like, imagine if someone last year would have asked, "Dude, what the fuck? Oh, who's gonna win the Bengals? Are the Bengals gonna win the AFC this year?" Like, if someone would have said that when the season began for them, that would have been like a crazy ass call.
Yeah, their offensive line was terrible. Fucking Joe Burrow coming up with ACL tear. That shit came out of nowhere. And then remember in training camp, Jamir Chase was telling, "I can't see the football. I can't pick up the NFL ball. I miss the college football with the fucking 2 lines, right? The stripes or the fuck." And everybody thought he was gonna be a bust. And now I think he ended up winning Rookie of the Year, right? Jamir Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit came out of nowhere for sure.
Chase was amazing, man.
Yeah. He was fantastic for the
Bengals. What, they won like 4 football games, right? It would be like the fucking New York Jets or like the fucking Giants or something.
Yeah. They were the laughing stock of the league for so many years. They couldn't, even when they would get in, they couldn't get past the wild card with all those years with Marvin Lewis and Carson Palmer and Andy Dalton.
Next season, for sure, all those football games that he's going to play, the Cincinnati quarterback, oh man, they're going to be super hype. Like, he's Baker Mayfield. He is what Baker was supposed to have been.
Yep. That's what Colin Coward said. Baker, you're not even the best quarterback in Ohio anymore.
Ooh.
When he made it to
Skip loves him, man.
Oh, yeah, he loves Baker Mayfield. But I think it's because he went to Oklahoma, that's why, and skipped from Oklahoma.
Shannon's like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Baker Mayfield. I like him better than, like, Sam Darnold, but...
Bro, he's always
been a big
fucking
fan of
been
him.
trash. I've listened to fucking Baker Mayfield before. I've checked him out, and it's fucking trash.
Yeah, no, he's not that far off from a Case Keenum or a Gardner Minshew, honestly. Yeah, that's like that's where he's at. He's not that. He's definitely not a franchise quarterback. That draft was like so crazy, right? Because everybody was thinking Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen, Baker Mayfield, and then the other guy is Josh Allen coming from fucking he came from that shitty ass school. What was it?
Wyoming.
Wyoming, and then fucking Lamar Jackson came. Everybody was trying to go switch over to running back or wide receiver, and they ended up
Josh
being the best two
Rosen.
quarterbacks. Josh Rosen's a bust. Sam Darnold's a bust. And Baker Mayfield's about to be a bust. Same thing happened in 2012. Andrew Luck, Ryan Tannehill, Robert Griffin. Robert Griffin, injury prone, bust. Andrew Luck, I guess he just retired. He lost interest in playing. And Ryan Tannehill's a bust too. And here's fucking Russell Wilson in the third round. It's amazing how it happens.
Bro, what do you do with
Everybody
fucking
thought
Lamar
Russell-
Jackson? He's an MVP, and like next year is a big year for him. Like if he doesn't win football games, well, that could be it for him, right? Same shit as Baker.
Nah, I think he's better, but Lamar, I don't know, man.
No contract.
Yeah. But where do they go from there? Like, I think you keep him.
Imagine if like he plays
Yes.
and they go like 6 wins, 7 wins. What do? He has to win like 11, 12 football games.
The thing with Lamar is that as he gets older, the injuries might start piling up because of how much he gets hit. That's another thing too with Lamar, that as he gets older, he might become more injury prone.
It's a big year for him, for his contract, for like what are the Ravens going to do for the future now? They have a lot of draft picks, don't they?
Yeah, it's definitely a big year for his contract for sure. But I don't think I don't think they're gonna give up on him, because what do they do then? I mean, they don't have a plan B at all.
It's going to be like Dallas, I guess, with Dak Prescott.
Yeah. No, but I think Lamar's gonna be in Baltimore for a while.
And even then, Baltimore, they don't even have that many good wide receivers, so it's going to be more
No,
the
that's
same
a problem
shit.
too. Other than Marquise Brown, Hollywood, they don't really have anybody. They got the tight end Mark Andrews. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it either.
They never do anything either. They never get a fucking receiver. Every year it's the same thing. Get a fucking receiver. They never do. They should try to draft one this year. Because they missed the playoff this year, they actually probably pick. Let me see where they pick.
You think the Broncos
They
will get
pick
a wide
14.
receiver?
They pick 14. They should try to get like a Jamison Williams from Alabama, or Chris Olive from Ohio State. That's not a
What do
bad
you think
for
about
pick.
the Broncos roster going forward for next year?
I like it. Yeah, the defense is going to be good. I think maybe off at the line a little bit. Maybe work on the offensive line more.
Yeah.
That's a fucking team that could be like that San Francisco 49ers, that they get the quarterback, or which like the Rams, bro. Like the Rams, they get the quarterback first year there with the team, Super Bowl. Fucking Tom Brady, he goes to the fucking Tampa Bay first year, Super Bowl.
Yeah, the last 2 years has happened. Tom Brady in 2020 and 2021 with Matt Stafford. So, yeah. Although this year there's a lot, right? You got Wilson in Denver. You got Matt Ryan and that's another team, right? They need a receiver, though. They got Michael Pittman, and after that they got to get more receivers in Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor too.
Oh, yeah. He might take over as the best running back in football this year. I wouldn't be surprised.
The Colts got a good team. I think they're going to win the division.
Yeah, they should. I think Tennessee's on the way down. I think Ryan Tannehill's confidence and his teammates' confidence on him are going to drop after what happened in playoff game versus Cincinnati last year. Fucking sacking 9 sacks, and then he goes up and throws 3 interceptions.
He sucks ass, man.
Yeah, he's terrible.
The Colts got a good offensive line too, and good defense.
Yep. They got to get a receiver too, like the Ravens. Other than that, they're kind of set.
Yeah, they already have Pittman, so they just need to get another receiver.
Yeah, and then after that, they're ready to go.
They just got Gilmore. That's a good pickup.
They got Gilmore. They got Rodney McLeod from the Eagles, the safety. And then they obviously got Darius Leonard at linebacker. Yeah, they just need another receiver to go alongside Michael Pittman, and they're good to go.
The Colts were always like a
first round pick,
away.
right? The Eagles have their first round pick. That's their problem.
Because of fucking wins.
Exactly. So what they should fucking do is they should just try to sign Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, that'd be a really good pickup.
Or Julio Jones. You got that chemistry in Atlanta with Matt Ryan.
Yeah, they should get Julio, honestly.
Yeah. They said that Julio Jones is pretty much picking at this point between Indianapolis and Tampa, I heard.
Oh, if he goes to
Julio was kind of washed up last year a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you think it was like the injuries? It could have been that.
That's why I think he's going to go to Tampa.
Let's give him, you're right, one more year.
No, he's going to try to win a championship, and he's going to have more pressure in Indianapolis than he would in Tampa. In Tampa, you still got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, and I'm sure Rob Gronkowski's going to come back too.
Okay.
So I think he's going to go to Tampa, but we'll see.
Huh. Let me ask you, Kobe Sports and CE Sports, who would you guys have winning the AFC West?
Fuck. That's a hard.
I think I'm not trying to be biased, but I think the Broncos can.
Yeah, definitely the Broncos.
I think the Chiefs are gonna take a step back.
Yeah, I don't think the Chiefs are going to win it this year. This probably going to be the Chiefs' worst season since they got Patrick Mahomes.
The Chargers could. I think the Chargers have a really good chance.
The coach is kind of an idiot. He always wants to go for it he always wants to go for the 2-point conversion.
And the Raiders, they could too, man. They could.
Yeah, now they locked up Derek Carr. They got Devontae Adams. And they played at Fresno State together, so they're not going to have any chemistry issues. Yeah, that's all 4 have a chance, to be honest. Even Kansas City. I think Kansas City stuff, maybe they can still get like a DK Metcalf or something. I don't know.
Man, imagine that.
I think it's still possible, man. They get like a DK Metcalf or maybe sign Jarvis Landry. I think it's still possible.
They got Juju, but I don't think he's number 1 receiver.
No, he's a number 2 or 3. We saw what happened when Antonio Brown left Pittsburgh. He sucked. Hell, the other guy was better. Chase Claypool was probably the number 1 guy, or Dante Johnson.
Now Juju's gonna do TikToks with Jackson Holmes.
Yeah, Pendejo face.
Oh my TikToks, man.
And then yeah, unless they get like a DK Metcalf, they're probably not going to go that far this year.
The only guy I'm scared of is Travis Kelce.
Yep.
That's about it. That's about it, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's not going to be that good anymore.
Hill was so damn good.
And unless they fucking somehow draft like Chris Olive or Jameson Williams from Alabama, one of those Ohio State guys, Wilson. But I don't think they could. Let me see. Where do they pick? They don't pick until like the late 20s, I think. Yeah,
you know what's interesting is that
they picked 30.
Sports show.
They're not gonna have unless they get the guy from Georgia, George Pickens. but he's not as good as other guys. As long as a Chris Olive or a Jamison Williamson or a fucking Drake London or fucking Garrett Wilson don't drop or they trade up, then you should be fine. But if they get like fucking Drake London or fucking Chris Olive, shit.
How do you think Tennessee will do this year?
I think they're gonna do bad, man. I think they lost confidence. They lost trust in Matt Ryan after having those 3 interceptions in that final game versus Cincinnati. I think Indianapolis is gonna win that division.
What do you think about fucking Robert Woods going to the fucking Titans? He's washed up.
Robert Williams.
Robert Woods from the
Yeah, he's coming off the ACL, so I don't know if he's gonna be available right away.
Okay.
He might be because he got hurt in November. He's gonna go there to replace Antonio Brown, so he might actually be better because he's younger. He's gonna be replacing Julio Jones.
AJ Brown should be good though.
AJ Brown, yeah. Derrick
And
Henry.
We'll see if Derrick Henry can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Bro, they've
That's
won.
the key for that team, Derrick Henry being healthy.
They've been the number 1 seed 2 years, right? And they've lost the first game both times.
No, in 2019, 2020, they made it to the AFC championship game. They lost to Kansas City. I forgot. I think it was 2020 or 2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was 2020.
Okay. What about the Chargers?
Yeah, Brendan Staley, man. Gotta start making stupid decisions. But yeah, I like them. They got C.J. Jackson, right, from the Patriots, the cornerback.
Khalil Mack.
They got Khalil Mack, yeah. Yeah, they got a good team over there.
Keenan Allen's pretty damn good.
Darwin James. Yeah, that's a very good complete team. On paper, they look fantastic. Yeah, that team has a chance.
Austin Eckler's pretty good.
Yep. Keenan Allen, Mike Will. Everywhere you look, they have talent.
My divisions are so damn stacked.
That one and in the North with Lamar Jackson, Watson, and Jackson. Yeah.
How many wins would you give the Las Vegas Raiders this year?
Oh shit.
I'd say about like 9 or 10, maybe.
Yeah. That team might be really good with the combination of Carr and Davante Adams because they got chemistry from when they played at Fresno State University.
Bro, what if like the fucking AFC West is just like really good? Like there's like all the teams win 11 or more football games, like 4 teams, and then like the Jets they win 1, the Texans win 1.5. The Steelers win like 3. Like, I think it might be that kind of a year next year. There's gonna be some really shitty teams next year, man.
The fucking South, it's terrible. With Jacksonville, Houston, that shit's terrible.
How many football games do you think the Seahawks are gonna win next year? They don't even have a quarterback, dude.
Unless they get a quarterback, they see they're probably gonna tank. I think that's why they might use Drew Lock so they can tank.
He's bad.
The Atlanta Falcons? Holy shit.
That's another team that, unless they get a quarterback, they're probably gonna tank.
They got Mariota.
Yeah, that's a tank.
Oh man, Jared Goff. How many wins is Jared Goff gonna get, man?
Oh, maybe like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, they keep saying they won. Ethan Hutchinson, the defensive lineman from Michigan, but I would take a quarterback if I was Detroit, especially if you're picking at 2, and just start rebuilding that team with your new quarterback. What would you wait for the year of Jared Goff?
It's trash.
Bro, he's
Terrible,
so
man.
trash. The coach is gonna have him like all motivated. Like, watch, the Detroit's gonna win. They're gonna start out 3-0, right, and then they're gonna lose like 8 in a row. They're gonna be like 3
Yeah,
wins and
probably.
like 8 losses or some shit like that.
That coach is a weirdo, man. Dan Campbell.
Yeah,
He said bite kneecaps
Yeah,
off.
I don't know why the fuck they don't draft a quarterback. I don't get it. You already saw you have nothing with Jared Goff.
How do you guys think Minnesota will do?
I think this is gonna be the final year with Kirk Cousins. Maybe.
I think
I
he's a
think
free agent.
That's another
What's
team
his
that's
name?
gonna be tanking for sure by the end of the season.
What's the coach name? O'Brien or O'Reilly? O'Reilly? Or what?
O'Connell.
O'Connell. I think he's gonna win 1 year with Kirk Cousins, and then he's gonna want to move on.
I think Kirk Cousins is a free agent after this year.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm saying that they're not gonna want to re-sign him.
They have good talent, like Jeff.
I like
Just-
that kid they got from Texas A&M last year's draft, Kellen Mond. I wish they would give him a shot.
Justin Jefferson's really damn good.
Yeah, those LSU fucking Justin Jefferson and fucking Jameer Chase.
Dalvin Cook's good.
That's a very good team.
They need a quarterback, man.
Yep. But they're gonna have to draft it unless they give Colin Mond a chance. They're gonna have to draft a quarterback next year. Maybe they'll try to get like the guy from Ohio State, Stroud, or the guy from Alabama,
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. Yeah. See, the thing is that Bryce Young, he's actually going to be good, unlike these other quarterbacks out of Alabama. He won the Heisman.
Yeah, he's gonna be better than Mac Jones and Tua.
Yep. So I think those are the 2 quarterbacks that I think people are waiting for. But only 2 teams can get them. But the other team should just fucking start. I think they should start looking at these other quarterbacks.
This year, yeah.
I feel like nobody's looking at these quarterbacks like Detroit should draft a quarterback. Carolina should draft a quarterback. Pittsburgh should draft a quarterback.
The Giants, maybe.
I would if I was the Giants.
Seattle.
Yeah. Seattle, yeah.
Seattle for sure. Atlanta for sure.
Houston.
Houston, they seem to they want to give that kid a chance, Dave Mouse. But Houston, man, they could change their mind, and they're at 3, so they could say, "Fuck it, let's just draft a quarterback."
The fucking Washington football team. The Redskins.
Carson Wentz. Yeah, they should draft a quarterback too.
The Saints, bro.
That's another team. Yep.
There's so many damn teams.
That's what I'm saying. Like, next year, there's gonna be just like a couple good teams, and so many like bad teams in the NFL, dude. It's gonna be insane. Hopefully,
So look,
like the Jaguars are like that team that was supposed to be shit,
so
and they're like
these are
8-8 or something like that.
so these are the teams. There's about okay.
A lot of trash.
So look, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore, Denver, Chargers, Las Vegas, Kansas City, LA Rams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Green Bay Packers. Everything else sucks.
Yeah, there's
Honestly,
only a couple
man.
good teams.
Everything else sucks, bro.
The NFC's so bad. And if Tom Brady, man, if he fucking leaves, it's gonna be even worse.
It's gonna be Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, the fucking Kadam, I say, let's just fucking help the fucking Packers and give him another receiver. They
Do you
fucking
guys
get
really
DK
think he's gonna
Metcalf.
make the Super Bowl next year?
Who, the Brady or Rodgers?
Tom Brady.
I think he's got a chance. I think on paper they're probably the second best team after the Rams. Remember the Rams might have that the hangover from a champion, and they might not be focused.
Damn, that's pretty crazy, man. Tom Brady to another fucking Super Bowl.
They'll be what? They'll be 11.
That whole retirement shit coming back, retiring. That's weird. That whole thing.
So they already came out what happened. He didn't want to work for the coach anymore. Bruce Arians. So then I guess he went to a vacation in Europe, and I guess the Glazers, the family, they also own a soccer team, and they invited him to a soccer game, and they had dinner together over there in Europe, and he told them, if you guys get rid of Bruce Arians, I'll come back. And that's what happened. That's why Bruce Arians ended up retiring.
Oh man, that's even the crazier part, right? That they have a whole new coach now. Like Brady came back and the coach is gone.
Yeah,
like,
because supposedly Brady told him, if I come back, I don't want Bruce Arians.
Bro, he's got so much stroke, that guy.
Yeah. Of course, man. He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Now Todd Bowles is the coach.
Yep. But I think Todd Bowles is pretty much just going to be focused on defense. And I think Brady and Brian Legwick are just going to do the offense. They said that Bruce Arians was Byron Lynch and Tom Brady would all week long be game planning. And then on Friday or Saturday, Bruce Arians would cross out 50% of the game plan.
Damn.
So that's why Brady got pissed.
Oh, shit.
That's why Brady said, dude, I can't work with this guy. So
he's gone. New coach is in, man. Todd Bowles. Is he going to become another
they're going to tell. They probably
to
already told Todd Bowles, you're only in charge of the fucking defense. That's what I'm thinking too, man. Because of the shit that went down with the whole lawsuit with the Dolphins and Brian Flores.
Oh, dude, imagine if he goes to the Super Bowl, he's going to say,
it
was all me. It was all my offense or some shit like that.
You get the African-American coach winning the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And I think there's only been one, right? Tony Dungy. That's it. He would only be the second one ever to do it.
How many African-American coaches have won the Super Bowl?
I think it's just Tony Dungy.
Nah, I think it's one more at least. This team just won. What about Tomlin, bro, from the Steelers?
Oh, that's Mike Tomlin. Okay, yeah. So two.
You can give it to Tomlin, bro. That's two.
Yeah,
but Tomlin. You're right, man. That's crazy.
I always forget
we're on
about
Super Bowl 55
the Super Bowl
or something
with
like
Tomlin.
that.
I always remember the Bill Cowher one.
Yeah, Super Bowl 57 and 2.
Yeah. And only how many I think there's only 3 African American coaches right now: Mike Tomlin, Lovie Smith.
You know what? Who else, bro? The Bears, Lovie Smith, bro.
No, he lost. He lost
He
to
did.
Tony Dungy.
No, yeah, he. Oh yeah, he lost. You're right.
He lost to Tony
He lost
Dungy.
it to. You're right.
It was a Super Bowl. Was it 2000? Was it Super Bowl 41? I think it was.
Damn, bro. So history says that Tom Brady is
41.
not gonna win another Super Bowl.
Right, he might because of the African American coach.
2 out of 57. Holy shit.
And right now, 3 out of 30. 3 out of 32 right now, currently.
For those kind of odds, I want like 100 to 1, 200 to 1 odds that 2 out of 57 happens.
Yeah, I remember when they had the matchup official, Lovie Smith versus Tony Dungy. I remember that was one of the things they say, that for the first time ever, it is officially guaranteed that an African American is going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So yeah,
and watch this year, I can see it too, man. I can see Tom Brady getting to the Super Bowl CE, and I can see the fucking Tampa Bay Bucket, the Bucks, Brady getting all the hype, all the praise that week. You know, big pressure, 2 weeks, and then the game starts, and then the pressure happens. The other team comes in like loose to win. The defense is hitting like sacks, pressure, and the momentum changes, and then they lose the Super Bowl. What do you think about that?
It's possible. I mean, he lost 3, but it's possible. But he usually wins them.
He's lost 3 of them, right?
Yeah, 2 to New York and 1 to Philly. Although the Philly one wasn't his fault, it was the defense. They couldn't stop Nick Foles.
No, man, I'm just saying that anything's possible. Once you get to that game, right, a lot of pressure just to get there, and also you gotta win that shit, right? But okay, say if Brady does it, like crazy hypothetical, who would beat Brady from the AFC?
Maybe Broncos with Wilson, or that's the thing. I don't think they make it back. Usually the teams that lose the Super Bowl don't do that good the next year. Indianapolis maybe, but imagine if they gave Matt Ryan his rematch. That'd be hilarious. They got a good defense too. Like Darius Leonard.
Yeah, they do.
Devin Gilmore. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. And then with Denver too, because he's always struggled. I think he has like a losing record versus Denver.
Yeah, here we lose to Colorado.
Yep. So those 2 teams would make sense. Denver and Indianapolis. Obviously, you got some other teams too, but
What about like a big time favorite team like Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen?
that's another one too. Yep. And that's another one.
Man, honestly, they should have been in the AFC Championship game against the fucking against Cincinnati.
That defense couldn't get his stops, man. They couldn't stop at home.
That's true.
Go back for Josh Allen. But yeah, this might be finally. This might be it.
All right, man.
But what, man? The AFC is so stacked, you never know.
Yep.
The other thing that because at least Wilson and Ryan, they'll be on teams, but at least they know what it takes, right? They've been to Super Bowls, so they would like at least know what it takes.
And it is interesting because you're like, who would beat Brady, right? It's just been that guy Nick Foles and Eli Manning. Who would it else would fucking?
So it's been kind of not good quarterbacks like Eli. A lot of people don't even think he's a Hall of Famer. And Nick Foles is probably not a Hall of Famer either. I mean, Nick Foles pretty much has only played like 2 seasons. He's not really a starter. So maybe more of a jobber, I guess, if the trend can take, or like an average.
What if they like fool everyone and have like Lamar Jackson win the fucking Super Bowl and beat Tom Brady?
That'll be different because he's always lost the Super Bowl to like average quarterbacks or even below average quarterbacks.
Bro, he sucks in the playoffs, man. He just chokes so bad.
Yeah.
For a reason, like the defense that they probably give him in the playoffs, he's probably all confused out there. For sure.
But yeah, it's gonna be.
No, I highly doubt the Ravens will be there. Most likely, I mean, Denver Broncos sounds good, yeah, because of Russell Wilson, Denver
like
Broncos, big hype.
I mean, the Bills.
Kind of wish Denver got like a wide receiver, like a veteran wide receiver. But whatever, maybe they'll get one in trade.
They don't need a wide receiver. They got a lot. They got.
Yeah, no, they have a lot. They have a lot.
They got Jerry Judy and
Hamler.
Yeah, they
They
got
have
options.
They have a lot. I was thinking like you know how like the Titans got that Robert Woods guy. I'm like, oh, like what if like the fucking Broncos would have got like a taking a shot at something like that.
Nah, they're not going to. They have too many. They're gonna be more focused on like the offensive line, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and you also don't know what you're gonna get from Robert Woods coming up in the ACL tear. So that's another thing with him. Yeah, man, should be good. Did you guys hear about the Undertaker? He's gonna get his own podcast.
What'd you say?
Undertaker. Supposedly they're trying to get a podcast on Peacock.
Really?
No way.
That guy looks like the least person to like talk. And now they're gonna have him interview people.
Damn, bro. They should interview him. Imagine all the stories that he knows.
Exactly. Why? And that must be
That
like
guy was part of like a traveling circus like for like decades, just around the country, night after night. Like, holy, he must know like about like street smart, all kinds of shit. Fight stories.
Nah. Yeah, I think that's more like because even the article says they're convincing him. So I think it's more like a like, we can get like part of the thing. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. It's gonna be like the thing that fucking does. But I guess those podcasts a lot of money now. So I mean, I don't know.
SmackDown was trash, man.
Yeah, it's terrible. Not Roman Reigns on. That they gotta. I don't know, man. It's terrible. It seems Raw's the way to go now.
Randy Orton saved SmackDown.
Yep, he really did. Yeah, they're still treating Drew McIntyre like a fucking mid carder.
The whole shit with the Sami Zayn shit is gay, man.
I thought at least they were gonna have like a fucking cage match, a fucking lumberjack. That's kind of lame.
Adam Pearce, oh my god, it sucked.
Yeah, and then you saw that basketball player on fucking AEW.
Yeah, they thought he was Great Khali.
Me too. I thought it was a great Khali. Yeah, they got so much hate for that shit. They didn't let Samoa Joe celebrate his winning the title. Larry, so there was a 7-footer years ago who got drafted to the NBA from India, and he didn't make it, so they made him a wrestler now. But it's a complete rip off of the Great Khali. He does the same moves and everything. It's like when they brought in Kane. You get took his younger brother. It's terrible.
I heard Rampage trash. Too.
The AEW's also getting a lot of hate lately.
What?
They're kind of getting a lot of hate from AEW.
Is Rampage even good?
I didn't watch it this week, but I think they have Adam Page, Adam Cole for the AEW title.
They've been like trying to do it better because it's been trash.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ratings up.
NXT has more views.
It went down to like 200,000 a few weeks ago.
NXT got more views than them.
Yeah.
That's interesting how like the viewership goes up right for WrestleMania before it, and then after WrestleMania, instead of it going up, it continue, it goes down, right? Because it hasn't been good.
I think
Like they don't use that WrestleMania viewership for their advantage and like continue that build of viewership. It falls off.
They should limit their pay-per-views. And then you'll be forced to have a lot more big matches on the TV. They should have like no more than 3 to 4 pay-per-views a year.
They have one almost every month.
Yeah, exactly. They do like 10 to 12 of them a year. And then so they have to have all the big matches at pay-per-views. But if they only had a pay-per-view a year, they would have forced matches on Raw and SmackDown. That would take the ratings back up.
Like WrestleMania Backlash, like, come on, that's gay.
Yeah, so stupid. So the pay-per-view should be January Royal Rumble. Then in April,
let me tell you something, bro. You know where I thought that had momentum to change was when they were all in NXT, like Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. Like, if they would have focused on that, I think it would have like had like a big. That would have been big money.
Yeah. They've been so terrible capitalizing on the NXT. And now they're teaching everybody, like, Butcher, Gunther. What's the point of investing in characters to team them up if you get them up to the main roster?
They keep changing guys' names.
It's because McMahon has all those names like Pete Dunne and Walter. They use them in other companies, and McMahon wants to have like his own name, so that's why I guess.
People were complaining about Butch.
Yeah.
He's like a dog out there, man.
They even the girl, I think it used to be Raquel Gonzalez, and they changed it to Rodriguez. Like, what difference does it make? Jesus Christ.
You see Butch on Friday? It was like psycho.
Yeah, that was fun. He beat up the hell out of the New Day.
That feud is so pointless.
It was supposed to be, I think, 6-man with Big E. Now they don't know what to do with it. It hurts.
They should just fucking end it, man.
They gotta move on from that shit. Big E might be done forever, man. It's a neck injury. We don't know when he's gonna come back.
Do you think Sheamus and guys might win the tag titles?
Who?
Do you think Sheamus and those guys can win the titles?
We're breaking up.
Hello?
Sheamus with what?
You think he's gonna win the tag team titles?
Yeah, what? Sheamus and Rich Holland?
Yeah.
Not right now. I think they're gonna give him to the Usos. I think they're just gonna give everything to the bloodline right now. I think they're so invested in that bloodline shit.
They're gonna beat RK Bro.
Yeah, I think so. And then I wouldn't be surprised if they have Naomi, Sasha join them too, because Naomi in real life is the wife of Jinny. They want another fucking title.
They unify everything now.
It might be a good sign, maybe, that they go to they're gonna stop the brand split, maybe. But I don't know if I like how they have all the titles. Imagine
Besides
they
the
bring
make
somebody else. They're gonna have imagine if they tell Rick this shit. Now you're part of the bloodline. Go get the fucking U.S. title.
My God.
That's gonna be the next one. Ricochet. You want to be part of the bloodline? Go get me the U.S. title from Raw.
I think Austin Theory is gonna beat Finn Balor.
Yep, he's the next. I think they really love that guy.
They call him Theory now.
Yeah, they took Austin away. I don't know why.
Finn Balor might be leaving.
He's a fucking jobber.
He might be leaving.
The Mysterio guy too, the Dominic kid, he's a jobber too. Last 2 weeks
He's
got
beat up.
by Veer Mahan and the Miz.
Dominic's like a jobber.
We'll see what the hell they do. Yep.
He lost the Miz in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but then actually he got squashed and got put in an ambulance by Veer Mahan.
Veer, he's boring, man.
Yeah. He's not going to do anything. He's a mid-carder.
He
I
can't
literally
talk.
think I don't know why the fuck they're wasting that much money with him. If anything, they should do what the other kid, the other guy, the taller one, Chinky. At least it looks more realistic because he's like 7 feet tall.
What's the guy's name, T?
Chinsky, isn't it? Chinsky?
Alright.
Shanky.
Chinky, yeah, what the fuck his name is.
He's with Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, it's Jinder Mahal, and they're Indian names. That's why they sound weird.
Jinder's a jobber, man.
They're all jobbers. Veer Mahan's going to be jobbing out too eventually.
SmackDown's so bad they had to put jobbers on.
It's terrible, man. But I thought Roman was hurt, but I guess he's not hurt because he wrestled over the weekend and house shows. I don't
They
know
need him
why
on
the fuck
SmackDown.
they don't need him on SmackDown.
What the hell was that Shinsuke Nakamura thing?
Yeah, they just buried him. That didn't make sense at all. And then they didn't need to do nothing this week.
Is he not going to wrestle at Backlash or what?
I'm starting to think he's not. But it doesn't make any sense because at first I thought he wasn't going to wrestle because he was hurt. But then I saw on Twitter he wrestled over the weekend. in a house show and like a live event. So, do they just not have any plans for Backlash?
That paper is gonna suck.
Backlash right now is what Ronda Rousey and Charlotte and I Quit match, and Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. That's it, right?
It's
And the
rematch
tag team
city.
match. The tag team match. Yep.
It's so much fucking rematch.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next one they do is AJ and Edge again.
Oh my god, rematch.
Yeah, rematches. It used to be called Payback, and now they switched it to Backlash.
It's gonna
But
suck
yeah,
probably.
that pay-per-view is so unnecessary.
They don't even need it, honestly.
Like I told you, Royal Rumble in January, WrestleMania in April, SummerSlam in August, and then maybe if you want to do Survivor Series like in November. That's it. All these other pay-per-views don't give a shit. Just do all the matches on the fucking TV shows like AEW. AEW puts up title matches on Dynamite and Rampage.
You see, Tony Khan was saying that WWE buys bots.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Pendejo mode.
He was saying, yeah, he's sometimes
That
he's a
guy's on
weirdo.
Twitter so much.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks stupid when you said that.
He's so cocky.
And now he has an announcement on Wednesday.
What's it gonna be, like a TV deal?
With the streaming, supposedly they're negotiating with HBO to do like a streaming, but also I heard about a video game. I think I saw today they're gonna have a video game come out like I think in November. It's either gonna be the streaming service, the video game, or what else? I don't know. There's some rumors that he might buy TNA or Impact, whatever the hell it's called.
Another signing?
Yeah, he signs. It seems like once a week he signs somebody.
My god. They need to sign more women. Their women division ain't that good.
No, it's terrible. Outside of Bray Breaker, it's horrendous. I like that other girl, the TBS champion, Jay Cargill, but she's always fucking burying everybody.
She might go to WWE, I heard.
Yeah, I'm sure they're interested.
And I know WWE wants MJF.
Yep.
And the bodyguard.
Warlow.
Yeah, they want him too, right?
Yeah. There's rumors that John Moxley his contract might be expiring soon. I heard.
Imagine he goes back.
That'll be crazy.
I never thought Cody Rhodes would go back. But
Yeah, I thought the only guy was Chris Jericho. I was surprised it was Cody Rhodes.
what Jericho's doing right now is boring.
Yeah. He's basically the same thing as the Inner Circle, but now they give him like new people.
It's stupid. All these fucking factions.
Yeah, I'm surprised he just doesn't take time off.
He's like 50 something.
Yeah. Should just fucking take some time off. And then when they got a good storyline for him, they can come back.
He's been feuding with Kingston for a while.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that feud's going. They always have brawls, and then they have matches, and then
Same
they
shit.
got to
Man.
move on from that feud.
I haven't watched AEW in a couple weeks.
Oh, the fuck.
You haven't?
No, I didn't really want to watch it, honestly.
Well, I'll tell you this: Dynamite is for sure better than SmackDown.
Yeah, I heard that.
And it's probably at least an easier to watch than Raw because it's shorter.
I actually enjoy Raw. I don't know.
Yeah, Raw hasn't been that bad lately. But it's weird that they don't have a champion.
Fucking Roman Reigns took it all.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
They need a champion, or Roman Reigns needs to be there every week.
Who wasn't even on SmackDown this week?
WWE fucks up a lot, man.
I literally think they don't have a plan right now for Roman Reigns. It's crazy. I feel like right now they're just trying to like get past all these shitty ass pay-per-views and then try to do something big for SummerSlam.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's July 30th.
It's in July this year?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's usually in August and in July this year.
When's Money in the Bank?
I don't know. It might be in June or May.
I actually like Money in the Bank a little bit.
SummerSlam, they obviously announced it because it's one of the biggest pay-per-views, so they announced it ahead of time.
It's in Vegas, right?
No, it's in Tennessee.
Oh, the Titan Stadium?
Yeah, I think so. I think Rocha and Sports Crew, I think they're going in June. I think they're going to Money in the Bank. Now that I remember.
Oh, that's in Vegas.
Yeah.
They went to WrestleMania.
Yep. Then they went to SmackDown and they went to Raw too.
They went to all 5 nights.
Yeah, that show's crazy.
I could not watch wrestling 5 nights in a row.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that shit about doing 2 nights.
I can barely watch one night.
Yeah, and they already announced already that it's going to be 2 nights next year too.
Fuck.
It's
It
because
doesn't
McMahon,
need to be.
McMahon
If you
views
look at
it
the
now as like
content.
almost like 2 WrestleManias.
Night 1 was way better this year.
The only thing that was good at night 2 was Pat McAfee and Stone Cold and McMahon segment.
The main
Even the
event,
Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns match kind of sucked.
that was terrible. Oh my god. What a weak finish for Brock Lesnar.
Yep, all that shit chasing around trying to beat him up just to get fucking spearing loose.
The Cowboy Brock Lesnar gets taken down like that, really?
Yeah. Like maybe like 3 spears, okay. But fucking 1.
And he had him in the Kimura lock, almost tapping out.
And then he just gets out of it and he just spears him.
Like Pendeo face.
They said that the producer quit after the match. And now he's in AEW.
Really?
Yeah, the person who what's his name? Pat Buck? What the hell his name is?
Joe Buck?
No, Pat Buck, I think it was. He quit the next night on Raw.
What?
And then he 10 days later he's now with AEW.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What if they work for the same company? That's crazy.
No, he resigned. He told them he was retiring. But then I guess he just lied and he just ended up going to AEW.
Okay.
But I'm sure McMahon is pissed that he did that. He fucking lied to him saying he was going to retire.
Yep.
Didn't Ambrose do that shit? Like,
Yeah, Ambrose told him too that he was just going to take some time off and shit and film like a movie. And then he just showed up in AEW.
McMahon is probably yelling.
Even like his last day, McMahon was like, "Hey, dude, can you stay one more month and do the European tour?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I already committed to a movie." He's like, "Oh, okay, I see, man. Don't worry." And then he just appeared in AEW.
McMahon was probably like yelling in the background.
Yeah, probably pissed. Oh, shit.
But you said Moxley's gonna be a free agent.
There's rumors that he's gonna leave that he might leave AEW. There's been rumor. It does make sense because I think it was a 3-year deal, and he signed it in 2019. So I think it expires this
That's
year.
Steve's theory.
Yeah, I think he signed like in May, or it's coming up.
Come back, man. Come. I like that.
Put him like on SmackDown or something.
Him and Rollins could be. They could be good together.
I think that was just the price for that. That could be a good feud for Roman. Maybe not to like lose, but to at least feud with him.
I think he can beat Roman.
That wouldn't be bad.
That would be like all those, all the history between them two.
Yeah, and I don't think they never had a feud. Just like Roman and Seth feud, and Ambrose and Seth. But I don't think Roman and then yeah, I mean, hopefully it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Maybe Roman and Seth can convince him to come back.
Yeah.
Isn't that where he met his wife at?
Yeah, Renee Papakis, whatever the fuck her name is.
She used to be at WWE. She has her own podcast.
She works with Colin Coward now on the volume.
Who is that? Joy Taylor?
Joy Taylor's with but Joy Taylor's with Fox.
Joy Taylor is not with me.
He made a business called The Volume, and it's like a podcasting business, and a bunch of like podcasters on there.
Renee Young.
Yeah, a bunch of them. It was funny because she interviewed Colin Coward, and he's like, "I have Asperger's." I'm like, "What?" And then Renee was like, "So does my husband." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Really?
Yeah. Colin's like, I have like a what do you say, like a low version of Asperger's or autism. And then Renee's like, "So does my husband."
So Dean Ambrose has that?
So according to Renee, yeah.
Wow.
It kind of makes sense, right? Because he's always like wearing the same clothes, and he's kind of weird.
He's kind of like crazy, like a lunatic.
Yeah. And people said that like he doesn't socialize that much, so it could make sense.
He went to the wedding and he was wearing like a Bengal suit.
He fucking took a jeans and a fucking like a leather jacket.
He didn't dress up at all.
Yeah, I think he definitely has something.
Is that similar to you?
Yeah, I have Asperger's. I'm pretty sure
you don't dress up either.
I'm pretty sure they have it too because autism is more like you can't talk. So it's probably Asperger's.
And that's pretty similar to you.
Yeah, it is. But they
probably don't like socialize.
That's crazy, bro. Do you think they had that shit Asperger like about 1,000 years ago?
You know who else has it? Elon Musk.
Ah, okay.
And then the guy from the soccer player, Messi. A bunch of people have it.
Okay.
But back in the day, they didn't diagnose it. They thought you were just like being lazy or like a weirdo. But now they diagnose it. McMahon, they interviewed him too, and he said he might have something, but he doesn't know what it is.
That makes sense because you don't like socializing.
McMahon.
Yeah, McMahon might have it too. I wouldn't be surprised because he said I definitely had some type of learning disability when I was in school, but back then, obviously, it wasn't as popular to diagnose people like with ADD and HDHD and all that crap.
All right, man.
But yeah, it's becoming more normal at this point, I guess.
Oh yeah. Now they give a fucking test to all the potential quarterbacks about to get drafted.
Oh yeah, to get their IQ. Yeah, I seen that to measure your how high your IQ is.
I wonder what other tests they get besides that.
Because they probably want to see how much information they can take.
Like blood test for sure, right?
Yeah, they do all that shit.
Genetic test. DNA.
Yeah, they even measure their hands.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, they know all about you for sure. You're right.
Yep. Yeah, that's all those shit. They pretty much give a physical.
Let me ask you. Next year, is the quarterback class going to be better?
Stroud from Ohio State and what's that guy's name? From Alabama. He won the Heisman. What happened?
What happened?
Hello?
Yo, okay. I think the
Hello?
sound went out for some reason, but it's back.
I beg your pardon?
My bad.
Hello?
My bad, dude.
Hello, 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 hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yo.
I can't hear for shit. I can't hear.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello, hello, hello? Hello?
Hello?
I can't hear. Put me back in and put me back in. Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
Why can't I hear? I don't know why the fuck I can't hear you guys. Let me try to leave and come back in.
I think she's still in here. What's going on?
What's up, Blaze?
Yo, Mr. Blaze Radio.
I see.
No, I can't. I think it's finally working.
What's up?
All right, I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. There's three. There's three of me.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? What a clusterfuck.
Bro, what a clusterfuck.
Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Welcome to the show. I didn't even know this had in the bottom. Welcome to the show. Dude, what a it was going so fine until that happened.
Oh my.
I was trying to look at the quarterback for next year's NFL draft, and then it just took me out. I keep forgetting that I have to do it on my iPad. If I do it on my phone, it takes me out of the stream. Can you not take those other two people out?
It's because I'm not sure which one you are. All right.
I'm the one.
See.
I'm the one on the middle between you two. Now I'm at the bottom of you.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna take that one out.
The one from the one who's on the bottom of. That's the one you got to take out. There you go. No, you took Kobe out. Hold on. No, hello? Hold on, let me try to figure out which one I am. Okay, there we go. What a clusterfuck. Blaze McCoy's here. Oh, dude, dude, it's 6 a.m. for him. He woke up.
Yeah, good morning.
Jesus Christ, dude, I can't believe this. Blaze McCoy already waking up on a Monday. Let me see the chat. Hold on. I gotta see did he leave already? Hold on. Oh, he's gone. I love the new 2K22 video game. Holy frijole, cheese and rice. Go ahead, microwave. Jesus. What the fuck is happening to my microwave? I beg you pardon. I've been up all night. Yeah, so have we. We've been doing this since like 1 a.m.
Been over 3 hours.
See, this is what I'm saying. It's better just to do one and just go all out than do every day. I feel like if you do once a week, you have a bunch of shit to talk about, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where if you do it like every day, what the fuck?
Do
are
the
you talking
basketball
about?
games tomorrow, or are they at 10 o'clock in the morning? No, right? Or at 4?
They're like at 6, 7. So like 4 or 5 for you. They're like normal games. Like, yeah. I know for you guys over there in the West Coast, you guys get everything kind of early, but
Yep.
I think Philadelphia, Toronto at 6, Dallas, Utah like at 7, and then like I think it's like at 8. Denver and Golden State.
The Nuggets.
So
are
for
gonna be
you,
done, man.
you think I'll win tomorrow? The Nuggets probably not, right?
No, I think we're done.
Yeah, you guys don't have enough, man. Without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter.
The Warriors got too much.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be tough, man.
Jordan Poole.
I don't even think the Suns will beat the Warriors. Maybe if they get an injury.
The Warriors just, man, they're so loaded, man. Like they got a big three with Green, Curry, and Thompson, and now they fucking also get young players like Jordan Poole and James Wiseman and Kuminga. It's crazy.
The Warriors might win, though.
It's so fucking crazy, man.
It's crazy how like they trained that Jordan Poole guy just like Curry, like to run his like patterns and shit. Like
Yeah,
he's like the replacement.
that tells you that it's just a fucking system they run. So they might be
Bro, and then he
dominating.
wears number 3, so like you don't even know. You're like, holy shit, is that Curry? Is he 30 or did he change his number?
Yeah, it's just a system they run over there, man. But I mean, you got to give credit to like Bob Myers and Joe Lacob for drafting and developing. Oh, these are cooler. They made our names bigger. Is somebody like playing video games or what's that like button click sound thing?
I don't know what it is.
You're playing. What are you playing?
I'm not playing anything.
Oh, I hear like somebody's like playing like a controller.
Maybe my mouse.
Are you on your computer?
Yeah, my computer's wide open.
Okay, yeah. It sounds like somebody's either like playing, like pushing the controller, or like typing.
I'm on my phone right now.
I can't be on my fucking phone because I'm on StreamYard. If I go on my phone, it gets me out. I better have my iPad next to me.
Hey, that iPad's been pretty good to you.
What?
The iPad's been pretty good after that cable.
Yeah, I like the iPad. That's why pretty much it's like a small TV. I watch Apple TV and Peacock on there because they pass a lot of baseball games on there.
That goo came out of your cord.
Wait, what?
Remember last week? Remember that goo
What goo?
that came out of your cord?
Oh yeah. That shit was that liquid. Yeah, I don't know. I never seen that shit in my life.
Oh, what
You know
color
the
was
worst
it?
part is the worst part is the court is still like laying down like by the couch. I haven't even thrown it away.
What'd your parents say about it?
They just told me to
Shit,
maybe
that's
they
crazy.
told me to like unplug everything at night. But they said it's whatever, I guess. They just told me to like unplug at night.
So you got MLB The Show?
Of levels, right? This year,
What'd you say? You cut out.
like Dynamite, Rookie, Minor, Veteran, All Star. It has like too many levels. Like,
Yeah, that's what I heard
you
as
know what I
well.
mean?
They made it really different, like
It's like,
arcade style.
yeah. I haven't really played it that much because I don't know. I've been kind of busy, and then I'm trying to figure out what level I want to play because it's kind of easy. Even Veteran seems a little bit easy.
It's
But then you,
crazy.
you
Like the whole video game industry, I think that's how they're trying to make the games now. Just really easy.
I think
It's
because they're trying to get little kids involved, and that's why they're making it more less complicated. I'll be playing on All Star mode, and the fucking pitcher like he throws balls. So it's like, what the fuck, dude?
like someone put like the wrestling game, right? And then like I heard like they took out like features in the wrestling game. So like that's what I mean. Like they're making it more simpler. They take shit out.
Yeah, I think it's to get little kids to play. They want the little kids to play.
Like consoles that might be obsolete in the future. They might not make any more consoles. Like PS5 and all that shit.
They might go to fucking PC.
It'll just be PCs, yeah. And laptops and phones and tablets and shit.
But they said they're still. My friend talked to a guy in Walmart. He said they're still pretty famous, like the consoles.
That's good.
My friend was trying to get on Nintendo Switch because he does like 10, 15-hour shift. So
Right.
sometimes he gets bored. So he was telling me, how about I get a Nintendo Switch and you get a Nintendo Switch? And we can
You know the
play on
reason
there.
why I said about the console CE was
Why?
like because when you make a console game, it requires like so much space. It needs like a big machine to run it. But if you just have like really simple games, like we're talking about, like they take shit out. Like it's easier to run them on a machine, on a phone, on a laptop, on a tablet.
Yeah,
So they don't even
the
need
guy
to
on
make
Target said
consoles
you
anymore.
can just download the software on your PC and play.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So the games will be like less quality and less fun probably.
But the thing, they don't have Madden on Nintendo Switch, I guess. So that's why my friend won't get it anymore. But in the future, I'll probably play it. But yeah, man.
Did you ever play the basketball game?
2K? Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Would you
was
say
the-
that's like the best sports game? Like, say you don't play it like that much. Like you just play it like once every like twice a year, 3 times a year. You know, like the holidays or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good game. I like all of them. But yeah, man, I don't know where the hell they're going. They might just go to PC, make it easier. Just like it seems like TV's going more to streaming services with Apple TV and fucking Peacock and Netflix. All right, man.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it.
I think it's time. It might be time to get off, right?
Yeah.
It's 5 a.m. I think Kobe might have fallen asleep. He muted himself.
Yeah, I do. All right.
All right. Once
Kobe
a week-
fell asleep.
He might have. He muted himself.
All right.
Yeah, but we'll see each other. I'll see you next Sunday. We'll talk on Discord for the whole week, and then we can just do it again on Sunday.
All right, I'm
Sounds good,
back.
man.
All right, see ya. All right, we're getting off, Kobe.
All right, see you guys later.
All right, see
Later.
ya.